Hold on, let's see. I got you. This can't be. Sounds got it right. There we go. Hey. Y'all, I didn't even title this. I just came. That's one of the things I gotta get used to when I'm using my AirPod, y'all. Excuse my hair. Look, I ain't even did my hair today. All I did was wet this, but I'm not here about doing no hair, y'all. Oh, let me say some hellos first. Hey. I know my mom's like, she didn't even say she about to push it now. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I went to set the timer and that didn't work. So I just went live. Like I said, they don't even have a title. My live don't even have a title, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, I am just sitting here chilling. Look, I'm just sitting here chilling. But I was like, I gotta go live. I have been live Sunday. I was busy. I was with family. I just been chilling in moments I'm in that are like good and then oh wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. But yeah, hey sis. I Sunday I literally was with family and then when I got in it was like 8:30 and I know my mom's gotta go to work on Monday, so I was like, I'm not gonna go live, and I didn't want to be rushing. And I actually, to tell you the truth, I didn't want my jammy jam to be about what I'm about to talk about. I didn't. I didn't want to give that to my pajama jammy jam. So I said, you know what? It's been so much going on, so much on these streets. But let's see. We've been in a heat wave, but right now in Chicago, it feels good. It feels like fall. It's beautiful outside. Stay there. You can stay there for the remainder of the year, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, Cree, how you doing? How you doing? I don't know why I don't see comments. Hold on, no, I don't see the comments. I'm gonna have to go inside of my live. Hold on. But yeah, so that was Sunday. Then yesterday, I was running errands, went to the grocery store, I had some errands to do, drop off some stuff, getting this insurance together. So I was doing that. I looked up again, and it was 8 o'clock. Cranky, I just saw you. Hey, you're doing, sis. How you doing? But it's been a lot going on in Huntsy. I figure if I tell this story, which I feel like I've told it before, but never this way. No, never this way. But you know how it is on the internet. History just keeps repeating itself. And people try to give it different narratives and people try to give it different stories and everything else. So this one is a story of Deary Vet. And the truth of the matter is, in this story, there's going to be a lot of people's names mentioned. It's nothing against you, anything like that. The real person I'm making this story about is Deary Vet. If you get in your fees, I'm sorry. I hope you got in them and get right out of them. You know what I mean? I hope you do, because it's nothing personal. If you want to take it personal, it's not that kind of story. This is truly, mostly, mainly, all about DYS. How you doing, my cranky Cree? How you doing? Susan Sweet Potato, how you doing? Like I said, y'all, I literally came up in here because I had to say something. I had to. I had to come in and say something. I just did. Because, one thing is, like I said, on the internet, people like to make a story the way they want it to be. You know what I mean? How they want it to be. But here's the truth when it comes to DYS. When Danie came here on the internet, Danie was watching stuff. I wasn't in no drama. Still, to be, I'm not, because I've never been in no backdoor, no drama. I like who I like. I respect who respect me. Whatever's whatever. I go wherever I want. I truly watch what I want. I truly am a free thinker. I truly, you know what I mean? I'm not backdooring anybody. I've rode no coattails to do anything. But when I came in watching AC2, You know what I mean? He brought out Deary Vet. You know, was get Deary Vet to 100. That's why it's funny. When I post things on my community wall, it's either gonna be something I'm gonna talk about, something I watch, or whatever. But I posted Goody earlier. She was given a whole different timeline, but I can only give the timeline of what I can account for. Me being a part of, me knowing. So, Deary Vet used to play, AT2 used to play Deary Vet singing Patti LaBelle. And he was like, that was his friend or whatever. Let's get her to 100 subs. I subscribed to her. She didn't really do no lives then. You know what I mean? She didn't go live like that. She might do an upload, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to tell you probably about 200 subs in. I can tell you which staff I worked with. So when Deary Vet made me a mod, the very first person to ever give me a mod wrench was Chameleon's Eyes. After that, Deary Vet gave me a mod wrench. I never asked, whatever. She gave me a mod wrench. One day, Cups was talking about how she didn't ask for a wrench from Tales from Cold. And I said, I didn't ask for a wrench anyway, either when I got one. But, somehow that must have offended Deary Vet. She took away my mod stick, who cares? One day she was getting drunk in this bar with a bunch of old men she said was cops with her. And she was like, oh, I tried to call you. I'm thinking, you don't got my number. But anyway, she gave me back my wrench, who cared? But when I was a mod with her, she had mods on there like Butterfly Kisses was one of her mods. Susan was one of her mods. I was one of her mods. Eagles was a mod. Wait, let me even go back. Mina Robot, that was one of her mods. That was one of her mods. So anyway, I'm modding for her. There's no problem. Like I said, it's going to go from Deary Vet hashtag being a good human, having church, to her getting into it with everybody. I was a mod for Deary Vet for probably, I ain't even going to lie to you. I was a mod for Deary Vet for probably about a year and a half. I was a mod for her for a minute. I went through several divisions of mods she had. You know what I'm saying? How she let go of people, go in on people, give subliminal messages on people. But anyway, I was a mod for Deary Vet. Deary Vet, first person she got into it with was, she would throw subliminals at Plain as Jane. When AT2 and Plain as Jane was getting into it, she'd throw subliminals. When AT2 and Rabbit was getting into it, she threw subliminals. But, so she was always like throwing these subliminals. Then, like, people she started getting into it with, I remember she got into it with BX Beast Boy. And then she always got something to say about what people have to say about her, but she's always talking shit. Always. She did a live talking shit about Butterfly Kisses and Susan. Now, mind you, all this time I'm a subscriber. I'm not a content creator. I was Deary Vet. When I became a content creator, I was Deary Vet's moderator for 4 months. 4 months into me being a content creator, me and Deary Vet would get into it with each other. And, we're going to get to that. We would get into it with each other. So I wasn't no content creator with Deary Vet for no years. So the whole time, mainly, I was her moderator. I was her moderator as a subscriber. Now, Deary Vet, like I said, she get into it with everybody. She got into it with Baby Doll. She got into it with Bossy. She just gets into it all the time. She got into it with Sweet Pea. We all know what that's about. She just get into it with everybody. I never jumped into nothing. She got into it with Heidi. I never jumped into nothing. All these people, she got into it with Rio back and forth, and she brought Rio to AT2. So all these people are one big soup bowl. I've said this several times. AT2 acknowledged bringing Deary Vet. Deary Vet brought Rio. Red Hot. All this is one big. They were all, so like I said, so this time, Baby Doll, she got into a Baby Doll. She's just getting into it with everybody. There's no Sparkle over there at this time. There's none of that. And I remember when Minabot first left. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when I got subscribed to AT2, he wasn't even monetized. When I subscribed to them, when I used to come up on a panel, I wasn't trying to be no content creator. We were talking about shows. We were talking about what was going on with Sherelle and that little boy, little Andrew. We was talking about shit like that. When you went over to Deary Vet, she was hashtag be a good human, talking about artists she was going to bring out, talking about the industry. She was still back then telling us about Genuine. But anyway, so like I said, that's what was going on. Never talked about Deary Vet behind her back, nothing. But I would just listen to Deary Vet, and when she be going off on people, I remember when she got mad at Princess, she always talking subliminal, so sometimes you got to figure out who she's talking about. Like, what is she talking about? But Deary Vet, like when Princess was talking about Deary Vet trying out for Monica's show, I remember that. I didn't know it was a tryout, but I remember talking about that. You know what I'm saying? When they were going to rebuild, all this stuff, but I was a moderator for it. So sometimes Deary Vet will go off on somebody, you know what I mean? And not people think you have her opinion. She got her own opinion. You know what I mean? I'm a moderator, not her mind. I'm her moderator, not her mouth. You know what I'm saying? None of this. But anyway, so Deary Vet, she gets, let's see, because I don't want to go all the way to when I'm a content creator. Because like I said, for over a year, I'm a moderator and I'm just a subscriber. So when her and AT2 got into it, so the whole message on his community wall, when he was talking about his friend be drinking and all that, when AT2 put that message on his wall, I put in the comments like, man, one of my partners got pancreatic cancer right now. They fighting from that drinking, and we lose them. They passed away the next month. When AT2, so I put that in there. I didn't care if he was talking about Deary Vet. I knew he was throwing slugs at Deary Vet. Because like I said, I'm Deary Vet's moderator. You ask anybody who actually watched Deary Vet, whether they went back to watch her for hate watching, for laugh watching, for drunk watching. One of her moderators that stayed the same and was in her chat was me. I was in there. I had nothing against her. Her and Heidi doing the bonnets. I'm watching it and was hoping it was going somewhere. But Deary Vet can't be consistent about nothing. That's why to this day, Deary Vet will set her live for the 4th, then change it to the 6th, then change it to the 9th, then cancel it. Because she can't stay consistent with anything. But anyway, when they was watching, that's their thing. When they fell out, like I said, on this internet, people, when they fall out with somebody, they want to be mad at you for still liking them, but then it's okay if they go back. It's okay if you go back. That's a you thing, and you shouldn't worry about me and if I'm watching them or if I like them, but they do. So like I said, when 82 made that comment, I knew it was about Deary Vet. Then when Deary Vet, I'm still her moderator. In February, Deary Vet went to Vegas, got this big room, whatever, and she was shooting pool, talking hella shit. I've said this several times on here, talking hella shit about 82. Like I said, because they would go back and forth. It's almost, these days, I look at it like a play. Because in real life, nobody would let nobody come in their business, say there was roaches in their food, then come in their business and have them hanging on the wall as their best friend. Like, this just don't even make sense. But I stayed her moderator. She gets to it, all these people, her and 82 going back and forth. I'm still her moderator. Then when I get a channel, so when her and 82 get into it in October 2021, when she say, oh, nobody can talk about it, they always going to talk about it. They always going to bring it up. They always going to bring it up. Because it's a part of your character. But, so we get to October. They got the whole John petition going on. Because I'm fast forward and I'm going to rewind. Because it's so much stuff. And this isn't because I'm messy. This is just what happened. It was so much stuff that I'm going to go back and forth. But when the John petition was going on, so I became a content creator in October. I put my first video out. My actual first video to my channel, October 7th, something like that, in 2021. The Deary Vet and 82 thing comes out a couple of weeks later. But really, they've been feuding back and forth subliminally with each other, taking away mod wrenches, all that kind of stuff. 82 don't be in nobody's chat like that unless they talking about something he want to talk about or something he about to talk about. So he was never in her chat like that. But they going back and forth. And the John thing going on, I do a live and I say, this is what the N-word mean to me. Deary Vet puts in my comments like nobody was trying to make you sign no petition. I said, ain't nobody say nobody was trying to make. But I thought, here's one thing, Deary Vet. I moderate for you. I've come up on your panel as a subscriber. You've asked me to come up on your panel more than once. But I'm a content creator, and you don't even come through my panel to say, I mean, not my panel, because I don't do panels like that. But you don't even come through my channel with support. But you always want to talk about people supporting you. You support Massey. So I started peeping it. So when she asked me to do the bonnets and coffee, first of all, this is how I know she was being messy, because to this day, Sparkle will tell y'all that I got fired from bonnets and coffee. I'll tell y'all she fired me to replace with Sparkle. Fired me? We wasn't in no working contract. There was no business contract. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You talking fired, there had to be some kind of contract. There had to be some kind of payments. There had to be some kind of stuff going on where there's this. What is she talking about? I came up there to do it with you. We did it maybe twice. They still up there. I'm sure she ain't took them down. I did it twice, maybe 3 times. Where was there a fire? She has no consistency in her. She doesn't. And then the bubbly. She talk about why people say she always drunk is defamation. No, you've been drunk. Remember when you wanted to sponsor Snoop? and you passed out on your keyboard? Remember when you wanted to sponsor Snoop and you'd be so drunk you say a whole bunch of stuff that you had no idea of what you said, and the next day had to take it down? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like the only reason you sweated Toxic Diamond is because she had that one channel, had like 100,000 subscribers. You didn't have a clue who Toxic Diamond was. You didn't know Toxic Diamond was catching cases on the internet naked, on the internet with bloody tissue she was using for a tampon. You don't know none of that. Because y'all be off numbers. But anyway, I'm watching her. I'm watching her. Then she had Toxic Diamond. Nobody disrespect Toxic Diamond. First of all, it's not even about disrespecting. It's just people going to speak what's going on. Not me, but that's what people going to do when you bring somebody on. And they got controversy already on the internet. You know what I mean? But anyway. So Deary Vet with, so in October, I'm still her mom, because like I said, I stay her mom until February. So I'm still her mom through the AT2 thing. I put out the video saying like, AT2, I wouldn't take that, you know what I'm saying, for real, from nobody. I'd get on top of that. I you know what I mean? If you going to make a case, make a case. Blasey, bleezy, blee, whatever. You know what I mean? Just John, how you doing? How you doing? So I'm just like, okay. Deary Vet started getting where... I want to tell you, she took my wrench the last time in like January. I can't tell you exactly because I really didn't give a fuck. By this time, I was kind of just coming in her live watching the train wreck. You know what I mean? Watching, because like I said, I could go blow by blow for how I watched Deary Vet struggle to get anywhere. You know what I mean? I watched how she made a whole buffoon of herself singing that song up there with John Yates and them. I watched Deary Vet go from John Yates to races, and she's signing both of the doggone petitions to John Yates. She would sleep with him if he wasn't married. Not if he wasn't gay, if he wasn't married. So I watched her do that. I was a moderator during that. I was a moderator when just all her BS through her. She just got retired. Oh, because first, remember y'all, she used to always say, oh, don't worry, I only got one more year, and she was doing the countdown till she retired. Then it went from she retired to they needed her to come back and be a detective. Then it went, I was like, girl, what is going on? But I didn't say nothing. So I knew Deary Vet was, you know, making a play on me. Because Deary Vet, here's the truth. Me and Deary Vet never had no conversation on the phone. We never sat and talked about each other's life. Everything I seen or heard about Deary Vet, I seen it right here on this damn internet. I seen her do it, heard her say it. We never had those conversations. So I'm not going to say and say, girl, she was telling me her life weird. She told me all her business weird. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. But anyway, so Deary Vet is acting kind of, you know, funny or whatever. I come in a chat one day, I say hello, I don't have a wrench. Like I said, I'm like, whatever. Whatever, I keep talking. But now she bringing Sparkle up all the time. Whatever. I had been seeing Sparkle. Here's something I'm about to tell y'all. Before Sparkle had came on before Sparkle was on Deary Vet, Sparkle was on AT2's coming up there giving gossip. Then the AT2 told Sparkle, you be lying out, you know, you can't be coming up here with the gossip. That's the first thing. That's before a Deary Vet. Before a Deary Vet and Sparkle was together, Sparkle used to come up. I used to see Sparkle on, we were just talking about Toxic Diamond. Sparkle used to come up with Toxic Diamond and give gossip and be talking about stuff. Because y'all know how Toxic would be going here, seeing this at Rashida's store, doing all this stuff. I seen Sparkle over there. So I had seen Sparkle before any of these people. Okay? So now Sparkle coming up, I'm like, okay, now Sparkle and Deary Vet type. But every time Sparkle would go for the mission and talking about Wendy Williams or whatever, I see Deary Vet. First, she let a little bit of it up. And one day, Sparkle was in the chat talking about sleeping with Luda. And I made it very clear that me and people I'm very close to are very connected to Ludacris. I'm like, damn, I know you mess with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was a little shocked. And we made this. But anyway, because it's going to seem like a lot of babbling. Because it's so much stuff. But the next thing I know, now I was never disrespecting Sparkle. These are all facts. Because see, I'm going to have to go to the end real quick. I was never disrespecting Sparkle. Never. I was calling Sparkle by the pronoun Sparkle wanted to be, and that was her. Her, she. I was respecting Sparkle. When Sparkle did that live with Rio, and Deary Vet got mad because Rio was going in on Maria, and John and Maria was getting ready to lead a chat, and Deary Vet started going off and telling Rio to go, and then telling Sparkle, calling Sparkle, and telling Sparkle, yeah, Tox just said she not gonna be around if you do. Why does Tox care if John Yates gets kicked out of a chat or leaves a chat because something was going on with Maria and Rio? Why would Toxic care about any of this? But anyway, When that happened, the next day I came up on Sparkle's panel. I said, "Yeah, Sparkle, that was a shit show." I was like, "It was good." It was one of the biggest lives Sparkle had. It had the most numbers on it, everything. And I told Sparkle, like, but don't let nobody control your panel. Don't let nobody. But Sparkle was so loyal to Deary Vet that Deary Vet had Sparkle take down that live of me saying that. But all this is after Sparkle disrespected me. So when we get to February of 2022, because I just went forward, I'm about to go backwards. When we get to February 2022, Sparkle does Sparkle's first live. Now, Sparkle done had 852 channels. That's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that later. But no, we won't, because this is not about Sparkle. Tink right now is on a Tink basis with me. So that's what I'm saying. So right now, we don't have no beef. We don't have no beef. I suit up if we have to, but we ain't got no beefs right now, Sparkle. Okay? So we don't take this personal. But I'm going to say your name quite a few times tonight. In February, Sparkle does their first live. Sparkle is asking S. Hutchinson, because remember, y'all, the only sector I ever heard Deary Vet ever claim was when she was part of the green sector, which was S. Hutchinson's sector, you know what I'm saying? And she was over there. So she was green sectoring. So Sparkle does their first live, and S. Hutchinson is in the chat. Deary Vet is in the chat. I think the doll is in the chat. I'm in the chat, so I come in and say, "Hey, Sparkle begging somebody to come up. Begging one of them to come up. Deary Vet saying she busy. S. Hutchinson came in saying she was doing something. She was just coming to give some love, you know what I'm saying? Would share the live out, that's what she was doing. And so I said, Sparkle, I dropped the link. I said, Spark, I'm going to come on up. It was Spark's first live. I come up on Spark's first live. Spark, I could tell, we're not even going to get into semantics. I got a whole live that I literally repeat everything that I've been saying for the last 2.5 years about it. But Sparks gets to saying some shit, and I'm like, I could tell somebody had put a battery in Sparks' back. Because none of this shit true. Spark talking to me like Spark know my business. I'm literally standing on the back porch, on the sun porch of where I'm staying at. I'm outside telling them, man, it's a beautiful day out here in Ellenwood. I'm out here in Georgia. I'm not hiding where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Sparks is saying a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, what? But Deary Vet is in the chat talking all this black power, don't sell out, blah-zee-blah. And I'm thinking, how Deary Vet calling me a sellout? Well, girl, you done tap dance, you done sambo through here for real, for real. And in real life, you don't accept you, so nobody accepts you. But that's a whole nother story, because I done eat the Deary Vet. Like I said, I got out that crappy basement. I got her to take that diesel dress off, that we was tired of that. We was tired of that avatar, girl. I done had the same avatar since I was a subscriber. I probably switched it twice, except for one I got that my boonie that made. But other than that, so Deary Vet, because I'm about to go into these comments in a minute, but I just want to get to this day, and then I'm going to stop for a second. But Deary Vet is in the comments talking all this greasy shit. So I tell Spark, I'm going to get up out of here real quick, because something I vowed myself I wasn't going to do. I'm not going to disrespect nobody's panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to disrespect nobody's chat. So I'm going to go to my own channel and speak. But as soon as I go live, I get mad and shit. Like, man, Deary Vet be trying to tell everybody she a cop, but then in the same breath, she be trying to be all gangster and threatening people. Then in the same breath, she want to be a snitch, and she taking everybody to court, and she coming to get the copyrights if you said something. And hold on, when it come to me and fair use, these are my definitions of what fair use means. Baby, fair use was made without you. It was made in 1976. Like, the copyright, all this stuff, you didn't make it. But that's what I'm saying. These people, they throw out all these false strikes. But people should know, when people throw a false strike on you, you fight it back and prove it was a false strike or they did it wrong. That strike go back on them. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Because there's a way to do it that's under the codes that YouTube says it's okay. But anyway, so I come back to my channel and I'm playing Get It in Blood. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on in my ears so that I can literally go to that same spirit in my head of how I felt that day she tried me. Because she really tried me. I'm not just saying that to talk greasy. She really tried me. And I couldn't quite understand why she was trying me. Because mind y'all, at this time, I never did nothing to Deary Vet. She was falling out with Heidi. That wasn't my beef. I'm a grown ass woman. I didn't think you needed me to beef every time you beef with somebody. Just like with 82, I've never done nothing to him. But when they talk about, because to them I'm a sellout, I've used the white people to make it, I've done this. I did none of that. I did none of that. I've been Danie. I've completely been Danie from if you go back and watch on their channels, because they still have them up, videos of me coming up, the same Danie. If anybody was in comments with me 4 years ago, I don't care what sector, if it was in the TTB sector, if it was when I was in Thai Couture, in the chasing reality sector, if it was when you go over to, when I was going to Tasha K's, if you go over when I used to go up into fucking Toxic Diamonds, anybody, same person. Same person. I go anywhere I want. And I'm not just known in one place. But anyway, but they always, oh, she just sold out. I don't know where I sold out. Never did nothing to neither one of these people. Address things that happen. I mean, come on. You had a whole woman that you called your friend who I watched you promote. Because like I said, 82 the Godfather, but everybody he's promoted never made it nowhere. When you somebody, everything you touch is gold. When you the top, everything you touch hit the top. I've watched you chase around none but people that treat you like crap. From the moment Jaguar Wright ever came on your panel, she was treating you like crap. But it's an honor or it gets you clout to have her. Deary Vet said the worst things about you, back and forth and back and forth. I mean, all kind of stuff. Rest in peace, Rio, but here's the fact. There's actual videos and clips. Rio was saying all kind of stuff about you too. I mean, but y'all all friends. Deny, dogged you out, had your auntie. That's all your friends. But all these other people are fake people, sellouts. They do this. They need the white. They need the black. They need the blue. Let me tell you something. Tasha K got 1 million subscribers. You think they all black? If you do, you dumb. Most people with 1 million subscribers, you think they all one race? If you do, you're a fool. That's just not how it works. And if you really doing something, every race will listen. And actually listen to you, not your color. They won't be saying, and here's the thing. When John Yates used the N-word there one of the times John Yates threw the N-word around, and he came for apologies on his apology tour, he apologized to 82. And then got mad because he said, when I apologized to 82, that was for everybody. When did 82 speak for the blacks? That you apologized to him and it was the goal. So when we talk about the John Yates era, you called John Yates. I'm talking about what he did. I'm not doing that to make me famous. I'm doing it so it's known that this is what he does. So I'm going to say it on TikTok. It's not just a YouTube thing. I'm not turning on no monetization because it's not about money. It's about putting out facts. Putting out facts. So every time I hear his name in another sector, when they say you're talking about that racist gay dude, that's him. That's him. As long as they're not saying, oh, the guy who was the best, he does this, he's a great. No, he's not. He's none of those. But like I said, February, I do the live. Deary Vet come to my live. She telling me to drop the link. You gonna drop the link or not? And I didn't know how to drop the link. So Chef Finest Wine was telling me how to do it because she was talking all this shit, but she wasn't telling me how to drop that link. And finally, when I figured out how to drop the link, I had a thought, and I said, man, I ain't feeling like this trifling, drunk ass hoe up here because I'm gonna mess around and say some stuff that she gonna be trying to sue me. Because, she's suing everybody. She gonna be trying to press charges. She gonna be reporting it to YouTube after she came and kept messing with me. So I said, I'm going to leave her alone. I spoke how I spoke. I felt how I felt. It made me cry because I was so mad that I couldn't, I'm be honest with you, punch this bitch in the face. Because that's how I felt at that moment. So if she clipped the whole statement I just made. And that's literally how I felt at that moment. After that, ask anybody, even when people bring it up. Rabbit one day, I'm watching her, they bring up Deary Vet. I said, no, trust me. She ain't do me the worst. Because you show me who you are, I believe you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't hurt me. No love lost. You know what I'm saying? No love lost. I wasn't talking about Deary Vet, but I was still watching them. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. For almost a year, from February to damn near February to 2023, Deary Vet kept my name, subliminally talked shit about me. Called me drug addicts. Called me a man. Talked about my mother, because 1 minute I'm a man, then I'm a mother, and then it's this. She just talked shit about me, called me all kind of sellouts, talked about my kingdom, talked about my mind. She talked shit. And I sat back and I said, okay, Deary Vet, no. When I come, I'm done when I say I'm done. You get what I'm saying? I'm done. Like, it ain't who cares, strikes, bikes, all that stuff. I don't care about none of that. You think you so tough when you done came on here fake being an officer. You show fake documents all the time. You lie. You insult people. You don't put out rumors about people having HIV. You don't put out rumors about people being pedos. You don't put out rumors about all kind of stuff. People being on coke. You don't know when to stop. Every time I know when Deary Vet is about to make a Deary Vet move, because first thing she be doing is suddenly she having a prize being won, and the person whose ass she kissing they won. She did it to Tennessee. She did it to Miss Cat. She does it all the time. Kawinky think that's the winner. Guess who's the winner, dinner? She's going to send you a cash app. Hold on, she just came on your channel. I remember she used to be on Michael Stoville telling him, don't worry, we're going to get you monetized by next week. I said, girl, you couldn't get you monetized that fast. She always, once again, some of these people be beating their chest and you nobody. If you talk about what you really want to talk about, nobody's listening. It's a snooze fest. It's a snooze fest. And Deary Vet's been a snooze fest. She's a snooze fest. She been telling us how she know genuine. Then the next thing we know is she know his manager, but she worked with him, but she really hasn't talked to him in years. And she got to remind the manager that they once upon a time worked together. And when he left, he had told you he was going to come back and get you at the restaurant, girl. We know Genuine like to smash a lot. Genuine know that. But maybe you got that. I don't know. But who cares? I just know you be lying. She be lying. Then she go tell people she made me. Made me what? When I left Deary Vet, I had 136 subscribers. I got more subscribers, more watch time hours than her, more interaction through my people. I got way more than she has. She can say whatever she wants. People actually like me and I don't need nothing from them. That's not her. She got fake friends. She got friends with people that done cussed her out, checked the hell out of her, called her all the same names I'm calling her. She sent everybody off just like she had, like I said, when I was watching her for that year, she had Sparkle making lives calling me Danielle Robinson the crackhead. I ain't never did crack in my life. Never. Never did coke in my life. Never. That's defamation to my character. Y'all. But that, because why? She told you that? This woman couldn't even remember who I was on panel with when she had us come up there together. It was me, Baby Doll, and this other lady who had been clean for years. And the lady was cooking ribs. She tried to argue with me that it was Red Hot. I've never, ever been on panel with Red Hot. Ever. I used to go to Red Hot's channel when she do her live. When she do her stories in the past. No, this never happened. But like I said, so when it come to her and me, I'm not into it with Deary Vet because she into it with a bunch of people. I'm not, like I said, it ain't nobody that Deary Vet is getting into it with that I subscribe to them just because they get into it with Deary Vet. I was already subscribed to them. Already. So that's not what I'm doing. I think Deary Vet do a lot of woofing. Like I done heard, like I said, threatening people. She was all on Tennessee, all, you know what I mean? Then she got back cool with Sweet Pea. When Sweet Pea and her wouldn't have no beef if she wouldn't have tried to come up on Sweet Peas that day talking shit. And that's how the whole thing came out about 82. When Deary Vet came up there, Sweet Pea wondered, Deary Vet, you come up here acting a fool. You ain't gonna come up here doing that on my panel. Because like I said, some of them, 82, Deary Vet, they made it through conflict. I didn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I can talk about whatever I want that I watch or whatever goes on here. We all have a right to do that. And that's what I've done. But make it? How you gonna make it off people that ain't making it? This ain't making it. That's why, like I said, when Sparkle was putting on my name, I'm a crackhead, I lived in a garage. I ain't never lived in a garage in my life. Ain't a garage ever in my life. Never. I ain't worked at a gas station since I was 19 years old. That's why I said that's how false it was with things she even knew about me, because none of that's the truth. None of it's the truth. But like I said, they were sitting over there dogging me out, and finally I said, I'm done. If I come on one more night and listen to Sparkle, and Sparkle is calling me, I mean, it was some hateful shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why for me with Sparkle done came a long way. I ain't got no vendetta. We did our thing. I got my emoji. You know what I'm saying? It's there forever. But Sparkle was saying terrible things about me. And I was like, I ain't never even did shit to you. Never called you. Even when the day Sparkle was cussing me out, calling me all kind of dyke bitches and shit. I'm not even a lesbian. If I was, why, if you in the community, would that bother you? Just like with Deary Vet, you was a whole lesbian. You lived with a whole chick. You was beating on a whole chick. You was eating on a whole chick. You was buying shit for a whole chick. And you sitting up here knocking me, and I ain't never been with a chick. And if I had been with a chick, I'd say I'd been with a chick. I told you I'm a little rough because when I was young, I just grew up a little different. Like I said, I took things a little different because I'm not trying to take one story to another. This is all about you, boo. But y'all was over there just talking mad buku shit about me. I said, damn, you think I did something to Sparkle? Never. Go ask Sparkle what I ever did to her. Disrespecting the shit. So I was like, oh, okay, y'all want to play this? I'm going to come for you first, Sparkle. And I'm going to show you how the person you talking about going to turn on you. And everything I'm saying, you're going to be saying the same thing about it. And what ended up happening, y'all, we know how this shit went. Deary Vet Labs was saying Sparkle had HIV. Sparkle's mama be forcing this medicine down the throat. Doobity died. Sparkle did this. Sparkle did that. Sparkle got cases. Sparkle. To this day, I ain't never came on here and called Sparkle the F word. Called Sparkle bitches and hoes and schnoes and flows. I told Sparkle you sniffing panties, and that was a fact. I told Sparkle put your wee-wee up. I didn't disrespect. But they went on a rampage. Then Sparkle tried to say, no, I wasn't doing that for Deary Vet. But now Sparkle admits, half that shit was for her. You was believing her. Because all she do is hate on people. Talk shit about everybody. So, like I said, so when I got on her neck, it was on it forever. Like I said, to me, she shouldn't even be on the internet. She's fake being an officer. She a flashlight cop. She has threatened people. I mean, she be telling people to drop dead. You keep calling Goody a bad mother, and there is no proof of her being a bad mother on the internet. At all. At all. At all. At all. That's defamation. You say she ain't got a job, we say you ain't a cop. Come on, you was all on Miss Cat Medusa's nuts. I mean, you was so deep on. I told y'all, soon as she heard Miss Cat Medusa, when Miss Cat was denied my Miss Cat said she was from Chicago and a gangbanger. She said, "Oh, you from Chicago?" I guess she thought it was gonna put some pump and fear in my heart. I'm gonna pump the shit, cause I don't have no beef with Miss Cat Medusa. And real Chicago bitches ain't getting into it with somebody just because you into it with somebody. That's how people end up dead. So yeah, but she was all on her. She loved that she was a gangster. Hey, I kid y'all not. Miss Cat Medusa be on there literally. She be literally on there saying on stone and shit. One day, Deary Vet was live and she was making stone. She said something. Man, y'all, I want to quote her. She said something with the mo. I said, look at this bitch. You such a flunky. You saying some shit you don't even understand. You don't even understand what you're doing, what you're talking, because you're a follower. You're a follower. But like I said, you mess with the right woman, you mess with me. I don't need it to be popular. You ain't popular. Here's the thing, as big as YouTube is, I could put this in every freaking sector I be in, they still wouldn't know who you are. Who can? Who can? But I got some videos you gonna put all on Twitter. So when you try to do your YouTube striking from the past. And here's the thing, Yvette, I know these videos you erased. You was too drunk to keep them. There's no way you kept them. There's no way. So I want you, when you try to strike them, I want you to show me you got them. And I got some videos, y'all. I went back in time. And I got some videos, and some of them will go dead under reaction. And even though it'll be a throwback, today is Tuesday. We could throwback Tuesday. We ain't got a throwback on Thursday. We can throwback Tuesday. I think I'm doing some throwback today. But yeah, so like I said, with Deary Vet, I don't even want to explain. And then here's the funny part, y'all. Deary Vet did all this shitting on me. I shitted on her. I ethered her. I did a whole roast on her for an hour and 30 minutes, and then talked all about her from what she was drinking to everything she was thinking. I just did all that. You know what I'm saying? Then she still talked a little greasy And she did a live about me that I never watched, but like I said, it was a cute little wig on there, and I was like, I need to try that. And I don't wear wigs, but I need to do like a sew-in like that or something. Anyway, she had did that. I never watched it, but she made some little threats. She was making some little threats. So then the next live I did, I told Deary Vet, man, you could set it up. We could do like a boxing match. I'll beat your ass if you don't want this smoke. Like if you threatening me, that's period, point blank period. Just like even when Sparkle was threatening me. Sparkle used to be saying, I'll come to Chicago and beat your man. You, especially I'll come to my city. I don't care who you know. You know somebody, there's somebody in Chicago. Ask them when you come for me what's going on. See what's going on. And then just tell me their name. And I bet you I know somebody know. That'll tell you like, oh, I know her. And that's not going to happen. What's our word? It's some man threatening me. I don't care. And that's when we got into that whole, if it's a man, it's a woman. Because all that you threatening me, we'll fight. Why we going to fight? We never got into it. Why Deary Vet hate me so much I never did nothing to her? Never. She used to tell me, oh, your numbers, we be getting ready to go on a damn coffee and bond. And she say, oh, I see your numbers going up. But why are you even watching what my numbers are doing? Why? Because like I said, I could have 10 people in the chat and I can get out the live and still have 400 comments. That means we were interacting with each other. You'll have 2 people in the chat and at the end of it, it'll be like 25 comments. Nobody. I mean, I know I used to be in the chat just talking. I would say hello to every person individually just to give you something going on up in there. And unless you were being messy, like I said, I watched Ann come over there, Ann Graham come over there and check you. I watched Rio come over there and check you. I watched John come over there and check you. Well, you been checked several times. It ain't on your platform, on other people's platform. I remember you used to come on and I was your mom then. Like I said, you fake being pregnant, and you said you just did it so everybody could this. You engaged, you still ain't opened that club up in the grand open. It was supposed to be this and that. Then it was, and like I said, all the lies. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to think. Because I was talking about Sparkle. It's so much with them. And that's all people think, oh, am I on it? No. I just know that this gonna make up for all that shit y'all talking when I wasn't saying nothing. I want to listen. Sometimes you gotta let people put their foot in their mouth. So I listen. The terrible things. Yo, bad ovaries. I done came on this channel and told y'all I had cancer of the ovaries. And that I thank God I had my children, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have them. Because by the time I was 21, I didn't have ovaries anymore. Or fallopian tubes. And so I made that clear. So somebody be coming on. And all this because somebody telling you they don't like me. Like I said, never did nothing to Sparkle to this day. So even when Sparkle apologized, it's accepted. It's accepted, but I don't have one apology. Because I literally sat and did nothing. Even came on your panel and told you I have nothing against you, Sparkle. I have not, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, it ain't no problem with us now, but you roll for that chick. And that's what all these people do. To me, that's what Sassy Girl doing right now. They ride for her, but they know at the end of the night she messy, and later they're going to be coming out telling us, oh yeah, she was so messy, and it was this time with this person, and they did this, because that's what she do. Like I said, recently, Dana don't even be coming up, Dana my mind, Dana don't never be coming up on nothing. Dana is my mind because Dana asked me in the live that I told you I did in February, what happened, because she didn't even know what happened, and Deary Vet unwrenched her. Nothing even happened. That's what I'm saying. Deary Vet can say whatever she wants. She was this. I'm a grown-ass woman. Any of y'all on here, whether I like you or not, go find these back chats. I'm not that invested. I'm not. But I know how to make a point in different ways. Whether I'm making a song, we can make it in a skit, we can make it into this. I can do more than just sit here and talk about you. But when the story is this long and it got so many components in it, I don't have to talk about what happened with AT2 and Deary Vet. I watch both of them get monetized. I watch both of them. I watch both of them stay knee deep in bullshit. I watched it. I watch half the stuff they say about people is the stuff they've done. I watched it. And I watched them both get problems with me, and I never did nothing to them. Nothing. Honest to God, I had respect for AT2. I did. When I thought AT2 was going to do like black stuff, when I say black stuff, like his town hall meeting, when he was covering the West Boys, when I thought he was going to do some things, I was excited about it. But I watched 82 get into nothing but bullshit after, but that's the same mentality she got. Let me be in bullshit. Like, even with 82, Bot was one of his send offs. She was knee deep in everything for him. Red Hot was one of his send offs. Deary Vet was one of his send offs. And they just would be messy as shit. They be everywhere. That's what Deary Vet. I be everywhere but on your page. You be sitting there waiting for Deary Vet to come live, she ain't even gonna come. Then she gonna tell you she was asleep, but then the next night she gonna be all in the chats everywhere else in some mess till 2, 3 in the morning. Then the next day she can't even do her live. Yeah, she was just messy. But like I said, they all do the messy. They've all said the most terrible things. The most terrible. Like I said, not 2 weeks ago, 82 was just on his live saying that Denard's mama was a whore. Like I said, I'm not even gonna repeat all the terrible, whether like Denard or not. I'm not even gonna repeat all the terrible things he was saying about him. Then the other day he was letting him talk on his panel. I don't like those aren't friendships. Then they'll be the main ones. Ain't no real friendships on here. The white people sector, and this is what happened over in this sector. Hold on a second. I remember when Amber and Heidi's channel had the same amount of subscribers as AT2. I remember they would pump him. I remember AT2 would come in Terry Lynn's chat, jump up on a panel. AT2 would be on Siwa's panel all the time. They were even friends. AT2 did one of the first interviews with Siwa. So this same sector they talking about, they did the most in it. I was in the chats talking back and forth with people, saying, y'all, what's the end game? What's the end game? What's the end game? But I was kissing ass. I was Samboing through the streets. No, I wasn't. AT, like I said, Deary Vet said she wanted to sleep with John. She said that. Danie didn't say that. She said it's okay if he is the N-word. She said that. Danie didn't say that. She went off on Sparkle and Rio because Rio said something about Maria. I've been nothing but nice to Maria this whole time. Maria was cool with John and everything, so but I ain't never came in Samboing like that. And I said it. Because that's what they call me. I'm the biggest sellout. I don't know what it's called. I didn't even know I was for sale. But that's what she said about me. That's what AT2 said about me. I use the white people to make it. That's funny. My biggest videos come from shorts, things of that nature. My subscribers, go check me. I'm sure y'all go on Social Blades and look for me. Look at my stuff. It'll tell you itself. And it don't come from just one area. You can't keep building in just one area. That's why when AT2 started covering shows that before he was telling us he didn't even watch. AT2 didn't watch The Real Housewives and all that like we did. He watched selected things that he watched. He didn't watch none of the shit he was talking about. Then he got up with Sherelle and he was talking and telling. And even to this day, when AT2 talk about something, people in the chat got to tell him more than he know. Then they say, well, I don't have time to watch all that. Then why are you talking about it? I'm talking about it, and at least I got an honest answer. I'm talking about AT2 and Deary Vet because, like I said, I got subscribed to AT2. He didn't have 1,000 subscribers. I remember when he hit 700. I remember when he got monetized. I remember when he was looking for names for them because he was monetized. I remember telling him his name should be ACM. I remember having my surgery on my right eye, coming up on AT2's thing. I still had a patch on my eye. I couldn't even open my eye. And him telling me he had the same eye disease I had in his cornea. And how we was going to talk about, like I said, we had no problems with each other. I remember telling AT2 and Deary Vet. But AT2 I said backstage to, and Deary Vet I said it on her panel. If Real don't stop using Emmett Till as an example, we gonna have a problem. I was always who I was. I never, And matter of fact, AT2, when I wasn't on your panel, you didn't think I was all whited out. I'm the same person. Then it's suddenly I only this. That's funny, that's what you did. Like I said, I watched it. John didn't know who you were. You kept poking because his name was hot. You wanted to be in that. Anytime somebody named hot, here you go. I watched on TTB one day when they asked the AT2 flat out, was he a top or a bottom? Because I be everywhere, and I ain't watching it to see if I see one of y'all over there. I just happen to be everywhere. Because I'm not so closed-minded that if you don't like somebody, I don't watch them. And I'm not so close-minded. If you're gonna keep telling your side of the story, I'm not gonna go hear it somewhere else unless they feel feel, and I'm tired of listening to them. So yeah. But now, so in February, like I said, once we had all those conversations, I cannot seem to read this chat. Like I said, hold on, let me see if I can read some of this chat. Hey, my snuggle, six bows. Thank you, sis. Like I said, I ain't been nothing but a buck on here. What I like is realness, real, recognize real. I'm not here to judge where you at, where your background comes, because your background could have been terrible, but look at where you are today. So that's all I've been. But I also tell people, I ain't that mofo. Like, I'm not the one that you're going to sit here and play, keep disrespect. I'm just going to sit here and say nothing. I never disrespected her. Like I said, she went through mine, I was her mind, you know what I'm saying, through all these people. Then she suddenly got all this to say about me. She suddenly was giving me money. I was begging. You lying asshole. We never had this relationship. And the only bad things I got to say about you is what you've done to people. You get into it with everybody. Even like right now, even with you and you literally are striking people for playing something to prove that you contradict yourself or you called yourself. You said something, right? That came out your mouth. You striking people for that. But you literally played on the internet an illegal phone call you and somebody else recorded to set somebody up with. What? That's why I be saying these people don't make sense. They don't make sense. And she always just mad at me. I'd love to tell you I make millions of dollars. I ain't made no millions of dollars on YouTube. I've been definitely blessed. CJ, how you doing? How you doing? My six bows, hey sis, hey little sis. Sweet potato. Sorry, y'all, I just want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. My John, how you doing? Cranky. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. If I missed you, I'm sorry, because at first it was just showing me the comments that were up. But yeah, so then after that, Deary Vet Love said she continues to this day. She said she made me. Made me what? Like I said, I left you. I had 130 something subscribers. I'm damn near. Well, I'm not. Well, we just gonna claim it because it's the next big number. I'm damn near 4,000 subscribers. Like I said, my channel is at over 1 million. It's damn near at. Well, it's damn near at 1.5 million views. I'm really at a quarter, 1.25 million. But we gonna go up because we going up. We rounding up all the time, y'all. But anyway, like I said, and I do that from consistency. I do that from just being me and not being afraid to put something out that might not go nowhere and put something out that go somewhere. That's just how it goes. And you keep going, but I'm consistent. So even in 2024, I told y'all at the beginning of the year, I was going to step back from going live all the time and I was going to work on doing nothing but shorts, uploads, and I would go live once a week. Because I do want to interact with my people. I want to get more into my memberships. So I want to make sure, because I've been saying since the beginning something she don't say. The truth. You're nothing without your subscribers. That's what make your channel go. That's where you grow. That's the word of mouth that pass you on. Those are the people that's going to share you to their Facebook and their Instagram. Those are the people that care. Those are the people that's going to set their notifications on for you. Those are the people that's going to send you a super chat and a super sticker. Those are the people that's going to send you a Cash App and a Venmo or whatever it is that they give now. You get what I'm saying? Those people that's going to do it. And then the other people going to do it like, the church do. I came to your church and we gave y'all a bunch of envelopes. And next week you can come to my church and you can give me back them envelopes. That's what they do. I just came and dropped a $10 super chat. When you come in mine, you better drop a $10. You had money just to throw around for fun. Oh yeah, not the same. But yeah, now Deary Vet dog, and she'll say she made me. How could you make me? And truthfully, my one channel is better than both your channels. Facts. Just number wise, the score on what is that they go to? I said it earlier. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My score there, my algorithm, my talent, how much people love me. Do y'all know that this month will be the first month And I was sick last month. I'm be honest with y'all, I was sick. My blood pressure was out of control. So I was kind of more down than up as far as my body, my energy. I was sick last month. But do you know this will be the first month that I won't get paid since I've been monetized? First month. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I could have game on that last day and been like, hey, y'all, I'm a couple of dollars short of just hitting the threshold. Why? I didn't really feel good. But at the end of the night, I still put out stuff the whole month. I still did. You know what I mean? So like I said, hey, and then that's one of the good reasons why I was able to even get the 80,000 video when I did that short. Because that's one of the videos I let out in that month of being sick. So like I said, me and you not the same, Vet. I got personality. You kept talking about, look, y'all, my hair was shaved, and Deary Vet would literally go live and be like, with her no edges. I don't have edges because my hair is shaved. You know how crazy it looks? And sometimes when my hair would grow back when I did a haircut, it would grow back first in my edges and my lining, because unlike Deary Vet, I got a lining. Unlike Deary Vet, I do have edges. Unlike Deary Vet, if I wanted to, I would have sideburns, all that, because I'm going to have hair. That's why I ain't got to be months into my hair. It's going to grow back. I chose not to have hair on my head. Because see, let me tell you, your life is held in your hair. So if you're not in good places or great places, your hair is going to hold that even if you change. So when I had a rebirth, I said, until I'm ready to get me together completely and this new change, I ain't growing my hair back. And so I just started. And it's been a transition. But I'm not going to mix a good transition with talking about you, girl. I'm not. But like I said, she was talking about my Danie ain't got no edges, girl. You don't have no lining. And you don't have no locks. My mom been growing her locks 27 years. Deary Vet's locks damn near as long as my mama's in a year and a half, 2 years. She started locking her hair up supposedly when Tox went to jail, but now hers flowing to her butt. Girl, bye. That's not how locks grow. That's not how they grow. They don't. And if your hair grew that fast, you'd have a lining. You'd have edges. See, because when you have hair, it's when people know if you got edges or not. I ain't got to put no eyeshadow, no mascara in the edges, girl. I got hair, so when it grew back, I got hair. And where I had a little bald spot from, y'all know. If you know me, you know the story. But, yeah. We are not the same, Yvette. I don't lie about how I feel about my parents. And time out, y'all. So last week, Deary Vet did the whole thing where she was talking about some her brothers. Now, these so-called been to the penitentiary. And this how you know Deary Vet ain't nothing but a coon. Because in her eyes, it make you tough because you've been to the penitentiary. Girl, you could have been into the penitentiary dropping the soap every day. Your brother could have been in the penitentiary snitching. Going to the penitentiary don't make you tough. It mean you got caught. But in Deary Vet world, this old-ass woman, because I'm an old-ass woman. I'm 44, about to be 45 years old. Me sitting up talking about some, oh, girl, my buddy from the penitentiary said he would bust you wide open and break your back and bend you over. And they was like, oh, Deary Vet talking about her brother gonna murk somebody. Okay, let's just say that's the way she wanted it to sound. She did. She wanted to sound tough and make it sound like that. But she really meant her brother was gonna sexually assault Princess. Because Princess made a comment to a grown man. So here's the thing, time out. Once again, because I was Deary Vet's subscriber, not just subscriber, but her moderator. Deary Vet used to talk about her daddy like her daddy was looking for some young girls to trick off money with. Deary Vet used to say her daddy had 3-4 women at one time and he could handle it. So you was pimping your daddy out anyway. I know, I watched you. So now why suddenly is your brother coming along like, wait, daddy, I just got out of jail. What she say? What she said about my daddy? He said he'll handle her. I thought your daddy handling everybody because you said your daddy like young women. You said it. Then she said, oh, my dad, because she always got to have an insult. My daddy said she don't like them big. Anyway, now Deary Vet her brother got 17 kids. Deary Vet ain't brought one sibling on her channel. Not one of these 17 mofos, because 8 of them in jail. What was your daddy doing that 8 of your brothers ended up in jail? Did they catch a crime together? No, because it's some lie you making up like you a cop. So let me guess. Okay, so some went to jail and some went to become cops. Oh, wow. Whoa, wow. Wow. Yeah. Then Deary Vet tell you, oh, I was in them streets. Which one was you? Was you a cop or you was in these streets? Deary Vet done dox people on here, several. Gave out information, gave information to other people for them to dox people. Sweet pea. She gave her Tennessee's information. Deary Vet is trash. Deary Vet is trash. She got so much to say about me. Who cares what Deary Vet got to say about me? Who cares? Like I said, at the end of the night, I'll be more like them. End of the night, if I die today, she die today. I guarantee this whole marshal, everything else, the city will shut down for me. Like the whole city will show up. People from everywhere. People from everywhere. You know why? Because I put an impact. Because people love me. With her, people don't like you. People don't even like you. I'm telling you right now. Because I tried to endure you, kept being disrespectful. So I got no respect for Deary Vet. I got none. And see, what people don't know is after I got monetized, Deary Vet came into my chat. Because Deary Vet, right before I got monetized, did a live where she apologized to me. Then she came into my chat right after I got monetized, and she gave me a super chat, a $10 super chat. And then she said that we needed to talk outside, like on the YouTube. And I told her, your apology accepted, but me and you'll never talk. We'll never get on panel together and talk it out. I never do a live so we could go back and forth. I'm going to speak my mind and how I feel about it, period. Period, because you keep speaking about me, that's lies. You didn't make me. You didn't make me. Like, not at all. Matter of fact, y'all, the whole 4 months I was her moderator and I was monetized, she came into my chat once. How would you have made me? How? How? They say you bought subs when you was getting it too. I ain't never bought a sub. Never. And where you think my subs only come from one place, you so wrong. That's why I broke up with some of these people or fell out with some of these people you say made me. My numbers didn't change. They went down 1, 2 people because these people never made me. When they made me, if they left, when they left, everything they left would go with them. They didn't make me. Yeah, like I said, yeah, she disrespect my name. So like I said, it's smoke with me and her forever. It's a dispensary over here, and she know it. And she know it. She can say, I talk how I talk, I move how I move, I am. Make up your mind. Am I ghetto thug or am I sell out this? Make up your mind, whichever one you want me to be. You know what I'm still big, Danie. And I'm still have my knee in your neck because you're disrespectful. You disrespect me. You went and told lies and still to this day tell lies about me. Like, you do. You do. I know because when you open your mouth and mention me, even when it's in subliminals, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. But yeah, like I said, Deary Vet, my subscribers love me. So I done been, yeah, she was pregnant. And when she came into Seawood's chat talking about, first she said it in Amber chat. Then when she came in Seawood chat and said it, the people in the chat were saying, what you pregnant about, Hennessy? Mm-hmm. And on the same live she was telling us pregnant, she was also telling us she'd get up with AT2. She came on Seawood's live one night so drunk that she was telling AT2 she tossed a salad. It was AT2, Rio, and Deary Vet. And they were in here in this so-called room full of white people, because I swear it's a room full of white people. And they, AT2, Deary Vet, and Rio were calling each other niggas and niggas and niggas and blowing each other butt. One minute they was blowing butts, and it was just the weirdest combo of shit I've ever seen in my life. And it happened. I got little clips of it. Hey, see, when you erased all that stuff, did you erase it for good, or did you just put it in your back thing? Well, if you put it in your back thing, I'm about to pump some stuff, and trust me, it'll just be for recaps. And you'll even see in the recaps, I wasn't saying shit bad about you. It just happened to happen on your channel, and I sat and made a recording talking about it. And I told y'all back then I had them. And I told y'all, you know what? We'll save them for rainy days. We'll save them for rainy days. Yeah, but I think we're going to have some Throwback Tuesday today. Because I think some people, I forget, and they're going to be trying to do anything, I'll make sure it's clear. And if I think it's something you're going to try to strike, I'm going to put it on Instagram. I'm going to put it on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wasn't pregnant. Edges just mean that right here, like I have hair at the edges, so when you go to slick it up, I have hair all here. Some people have bald spots. Some people's hair is thin, so it just looks thinner when you pull it up. Anyway, but at the end of the night, the only reason I'm talking about her edges is because she would talk about mine when my hair was shaved. My hair was shaved, and she said I have no edges, and I kept saying, but if I wanted to grow my hair, I'd have edges. So like what you're saying makes no sense. My hair is shaved. The back is a little longer so you can see the wave pattern in the back of my hair. But my hair is shaved. But once again, because it's just ignorance. Like I said, I ain't never came on here until none of my black people came on here calling them the N-words, came on here to degrade my people. None of that shit. But that's what I said. But in her eyes, in 82, I'm the big, and I watched them do that. Like I said, both of them done called me all kind of, I'm sellouts. I ain't did nothing to them. And I ain't never sold out. And I can guarantee in my life I've done more for my people than they have. And I'm younger than her, I'm older than him, and I can guarantee it. I can guarantee I'm active in some community. None of them could take me nowhere. Because if they could, they would have took us there. And when it comes to their channels, they definitely ain't did nothing uplifting for their people. In no kind of way. Period. The worst thing said about they people, like I said, Deary Vet said the worst thing about 82, black. She said the worst shit about Cat, she black. She said the worst shit about me, I'm black. She said the worst shit about Sparkle, he black. No matter how bad it was with 82, at the end of it, him and John made up too. They got on a mutual ground. After he said all that stuff about John, after he swore John did all that stuff to him, accepted him. But I'm the one, I ain't kiss none of their ass. John showed who he was, I believed him, and I stuck there, and I haven't went back. They got excited when he came on their thing. 82 did a roast on John Yates. John Yates came up there and he became a fan. That'll never happen because we'll never be on the panel together because I never want to be on the panel with him. Why? I don't go down panels with the Rand Wizard. Why? I don't go in towns named Anna. Why? Yeah, but remember, I'm the sellout, y'all. And they, man, like I said, both of them. The most disgusting stuff. Like I said, and I said it before. 82 just got to a point before it was all women. Just him, bitch this and fuck you, suck this, put it in your mouth, bitch. Say, dang, bruh. You don't got that energy on none of these dudes. Real was saying that your uncle was really your lover before anybody said that. That's what I'm saying. Remember, these are all friends, but these friends put these stories out on each other. The reason me and Real had a whole standoff for all that time with each other is because Real came on here and called 82 F's, and if you put it in your butt, you this, and he said the most disgusting things about gay people. And at the end, when he was shitting on white women, he was shitting on women, and I told him, like, why did you get into all these white women? But Real showed me more respect until, like I said, you cannot make a fool of me twice. So if you disrespect me once and turn around and do it the second time, baby, we're done. I hate that he no longer here because he's too young to be gone. But other than that, no. Because that's the same game you played. Deary Vet. I have videos in my phone of Real disrespecting the shit out of Deary Vet and her doing the same on him. Of Deary Vet disrespecting the shit out of 82. Telling us his so-called sexual. Well, all of them. Of him telling us about her. The first person to tell us that she was going to throw her son out, she threw her son out the window, was him. Like I said, I'm not that kind of friend to nobody. Me and Heidi, we friends. Me and my mom's friends. I ain't never going to get into it with them like that. Me and Mary just separated right now. I'm not going to shit on her. For what? For what? We didn't have no problems. We just had something we'll never agree on. And so, you know what I mean? Sometimes the best love is from afar. And it's that simple, but these people, and they talking about me. 82 didn't even know who Maria was. When he heard Maria had beef with when Maria said on that live to John that they weren't cool anymore because he got back cool with 90 Day, with him and Brooke got back cool. 82 literally started trying to do an interview with Maria, and she didn't even know who Maria was. You wanted to interview her because she had beef with John. That's what I said. I did none of that. None of that. I admitted I've been in John's chat because I didn't hide it. I've been in John's chat before and told him I don't like when somebody get ganged up on. I don't. Danny's ganged up on nobody. I ain't never got with a group of people to talk about none of these people. Every time I did it, it's been on my panel. I got all these videos, y'all. I got two lives where somebody came from my panel. Once is when I gave Dana a voice, my mom. And the other time is when Terry Lynn was in the hospital. Those are the only 2 times my panel ever been open. And I'm going on 3 years as a content creator. I don't open my panel. And I ain't never been on a panel, including when I was a subscriber. I ain't never been on a panel nobody asked me to be on. So when I was on Perry, he said, come on up. I'm going to drop the link. When I went on Aunties, same thing. So I ain't never went somewhere to get no clout by grabbing somebody's link. That's never happened. When I went up on Chameleon's Eyes and he gave me a mod wrench, I went up there to tell Rio, because this was after me and Rio had got into it. And the day me and Rio got into it, AT2 went live right after it and said that if you one of his subscribers and you go over there and get cussed out by Rio, it's on you. First of all, I'm your subscriber. I'm not your child. I can go wherever I want. And that's what people have to understand. Subscribers can go wherever they want. And as adults, if they speak and start arguing, that's on them too. But content creators be thinking they own everybody. Like, oh, I've seen you. Deary Vet, you say that all the time. Look, Heidi did a trivia on Thursday. On Friday, if Deary Vet went live, she'd be talking about how she had been everywhere and people don't know where she's been, but she sees some people. Girl, stop with all them subliminals. I'm grown. I'm grown. And this internet, people like they treat you like a kid if you let them. What I'm going to argue with people in the comments who don't know me? What I'm going to sit and care about a woman who's sitting up saying that's how I felt at first. Okay, everything she's saying about me ain't true, and everything I'm saying about her is facts. That's the difference between, she's trying to say hateful stuff. Deary Vet keep calling me ugly. Here's the thing, Deary Vet, let's just say in my face, everybody thought I was ugly. My insides are so beautiful, there's nothing like yours. And you ugly inside out. Like, we ain't the same. Like, nothing about us is the same. Nothing about us is the same. I truly love my family. You know what I'm saying? I love who I am. Look, I can stand up. Look, that's what I'm telling you. I ain't comb my hair. I don't care about my weight. Look, you see me? I don't care about my weight. I don't care if somebody say she fat, she big. I love who I am. I love who I am. Like, all for it, I love who I am. It took a long time for me to do that. Because I always found a flaw. I always found a problem. I always heard what somebody said they didn't like about me. I love who I am. And if you get me, you're going to get all of me. I'm not a snake. I'm not a backstabber. I don't run around and fuel off jealousy. I don't hate on people. I don't break bread with people and then talk shit behind their back. I don't do none of that stuff. And like I said, everything I'm naming, that's what she was doing to me. So, if anybody think because everybody's talking about Deary Vet, I'm on her back, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. She might as well be a horse because I'm on it until she get off the station too, because she a virus that came in through the pandemic. Like I said, you know, when Goody was doing that video today, it's like, Deary Vet been on the internet for years, and the reason she hasn't made it is because she's a cold-hearted, evil, nasty, conniving, doxing, lying skank. And the drinking don't help. So, none of that's defamation. Everything I just named, I can prove it. I could prove you sat and drank and passed out on your doggone thing and for 10 minutes snored drunk on your thing. I could prove it. Because right before you passed out, you were snoring. I could prove that even though you took it down, you have literally threatened me. I think you need to know better, girl. Yeah, you've done everything that somebody's saying about you. You've done it. You definitely came up. I got that clip too. You definitely came up, and y'all say I'm making it up, and told KT2 you want to toss a salad. But then he was like a son to you. I said, I don't think I say toss salad and son in the same sentence. The only reason I don't play that video is because, like I said, AT2 and Rio call each other the N-word so many times. To each other. On this white platform. It'll be the same ones talking about it. That's never going to beat me. That ain't what I'm doing. I can see if they was on their platform, do what you want. But that's just my opinion, y'all. These are all my opinions, but this is all that happened. So Deary Vet can say what she wants. Deary Vet came for me. I got mad. I went on my panel. I went off. I cried because I was so mad I wanted to fight. She sat then after and talked about me so bad that Sparkle actually believed the lies she was telling. The only people that she never got to go against me that was still cool with her and still cool with her to this day is Chef Finest Wine. Chef Finest Wine has never been on either side of it. He still go to Deary Vet. He still come. You know what I'm saying? No problems. Chef Finest Wine is one. Eagles soar high. He's never picked a side. He's treated both of us with respect, and I respect that. He's never been on the team with that. It was Eagles. It was Eagles. Hello. Hey, what's up? Okay. All right, I'm live. I'm gonna call you right back. It was Eagles, Soar High, Chef Finest Wine. They never got in it. Who else was over there? That's still coming by over there. Yeah, but there was people who just never got in it. Like I said, I never put nobody in it. I never was going to Heidi. Me and Heidi's still cool to this day. I never been like, oh, let me just dog it because I'm, nope. Never called her when I was getting ready to talk about Deary Vet and said, oh, I'm going to tell you the punchlines first. No. Maybe afterwards I was like, girl, I've been sitting here listening to this heifer talk about me for a year. If she still got any of them lives up on that bunk-ass Judge Evie channel or her other channel, DYS. But like I said, go back to 3 years ago, 3.5, some of her oldest videos on her channel, lives on her channel, on her Deary Vet media. She probably gonna take them down. Don't worry. The ones I want to prove, I got a screenshot showing it or a steal of me on your panel. So, like I said, I was on her panel. I was a subscriber. I didn't become a content creator for another year and a half. So I didn't come on there and use them to become content creators. Please. They weren't even the biggest of people I watched. They weren't in the top 10 of the biggest people I watched. They were just people who were entertaining. I told you, I started liking AT2 because he actually originally came out saying what he really felt about the real stuff, but then when they scared him, he started like back playing. When they was talking shit about him, he was like, oh no, I don't want that beef. But no, I just like because he was giving his opinion on what happened. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And like I said, he was pumping Red Hot. He was pumping Tennessee. I signed to Tennessee through AT2. I signed the Hood Life Chronicles through AT2. Red Hot through AT2. Tierra Marie, is that her name? I signed her through there. I actually didn't sign to Seawell when he had Seawell on there. I would end up signing to her when they did that whole little spoof and 90 Day on Blast pretended to be Seawell. That's not subscribed to Seawell. But yeah, but like I said, and with none of these people, even when we got any of these other people, I didn't get into it with none of them. But what y'all do to each other, you'll never do to me. Because, no. And I damn sure you won't do it to me, then we be friends. Because we like, no. Because we just, no. AG2 had came in my chat and said he wanted me to come up on this panel and talk. Then he said on his channel and said he was going to do a live and have people like me, Breezy, and these type of people and talk about why they let white women run it. Don't nobody run my life. I ain't came on this internet and thought nobody could make me. First of all, I would have to think white people make everything good to think they could make me. What I know what makes you is when everybody like you. I know what makes you big when it comes to social media is when everybody can somehow relate or tolerate or you look at you or it's a bunch of factors, bruh. It's a bunch of factors. You know what I mean? But like I said, different people who you can go put out rumors about them, all kind of stuff, and then be their friend, but never say nothing about them and they dislike you. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, that's what bagged me up, because I was going to go on this channel and talk, because like I said, I have actually been on panels and talked with AT2 several times when I was just a subscriber. And I'm still the same person. But like I said, as many times I went on AT2's channel, when I started the channel, AT2 didn't come over one time and say, hey, Danie, you got to anything. And I had never done nothing, but it was all because he disliked Deary Vet. But then he kept taking Deary. I'm like, these are the weirdest people ever. That's why I don't argue with subscribers because they like somebody, because I guarantee the content creator going to make up with them. They hate each other on Monday and love each other by Friday and yeah, whatever. And they don't realize they lose subs. Content creators don't usually, some of them ain't even subscribe to each other. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, they come to see me, not a panel. They came to find out what's going on with me. You know what I mean? When I was laying in the hospital, all I was thinking to myself was, I'm so blessed that I did not have a stroke because my blood pressure was so high. But when I thought about like people, like even with real, when it's over, it's over. Like man, anybody, when it's over, it's over. Me wait, even when I watch this stuff, people be like, I ain't got time. Y'all, I am inside more than I'm outside. I had 2 cornea transplants last year, and the truth of the matter is, it has kind of right now crippled me for the last 8 months, really. It has. Some days it depressed the shit out of me. It does. But I still come on. When I come on here and it's been a week, I lost somebody, something going on, whatever's going on. And some stuff, like I tell you, I can tell y'all Danie's story. I ain't here to tell you nobody else's story. That's the story I know and I got all rights to. And so yeah. But like I said, these people be counting each other's thing. I ain't counting nobody's nothing. Here's the thing. You could make it big on YouTube and never go live. I'm monetized. Why am I gonna pay for StreamYard? Why would I pay for StreamYard anymore and I'm monetized? That don't even make sense. Apple says, how you doing? Thank you, love you too. But yeah, no, so my thing about being on here is I'm just gonna be me. So when it's said and done, I ain't changing nothing that's still up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I just came in and I said I'm gonna be me. And that's what I'm gonna do. And like I said, that's why I was like, I don't want to give my pajama jammy jam to Deary Vet. But I also don't want her to think that because she get into it with a bunch of people, I don't care if she was getting into it with nobody. Go through my thing. I told you, every time I feel like it, from the first time I went in on her, I'm going to talk about it. Just go through my thing, you'll see. If they could bowl months, I don't say nothing. Then I might just jump up and make a joke video. Because that's what I said I was going to do anyway. Black says, hey, you're doing congratulations on that grandbaby. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so like I said, when it comes to people like her, no, I'm not gonna stop. John, they still on here? Yeah, I'm not gonna stop. When I feel like it, I'm gonna say something. I am. The B, when I feel like it. Even if the B was talking about me every day, I wouldn't care. And if she wasn't talking about me every day, I wouldn't care. If I felt like saying something, I'm saying something. Because that's what's wrong. You can't start a fire and tell it how to burn. You can't come for me, disrespect me, say the most rude shit ever, and I never said nothing about you and think I'm going to stop. I'm going to sell out. Y'all got price tags on you? I remember I used to watch AT2 and he'd be like, man, if I get $1,000, I do this. If I get $100. Now, of course, y'all going to probably say I begged you. I got $1,000 before I was monetized from one person. I'm not even going to it. I've gotten some nice things from people. I have woke up on some days, didn't even go live, and people have sent me a cash app before. This was in the beginning of my thing. And so that's respect. Y'all come on here to brag. But have people said, no, we ain't saying all that. Because they'll take that too. But I also don't go into all that like real content creators aren't. They're not telling you all that. But yeah, like I said, yeah. So I've been blessed. And respected too. Why would that even be funny? Sorry, I just dropped my phone. But why would that have even been funny? And people get mad about that because some people do the platform, but they do it to be messy. They do it to instigate shit, to set up people to pass that same fake story. Because as soon as you're not up there going with their narrative, they talk over you. You can't get nothing out your mouth. And then if I ever was going to do it, like I said, that day I came up on Eagles and Sparkle was up there. Sparkle calling me all kind of names. Man, I'm not sitting up. First of all, I'm too grown to be sitting up here going back and forth with you like a kid calling each other names. And then I can honestly say, like I said, I can still walk away from this and say, Sparkle can tell you, I ain't never even sit on the platform, you called me all these terrible names. I ain't call you nothing. I said, let me get up out of here. Because I'm not going to stoop. Let me tell you something. I'll go low, but I'm not stooping for nobody. I'm not going outside of who I am and what I stand for. Like I told you, once upon a time, I called more, dropped the F words more talking about straight men than I did with gay men. But I did have a point in my life when I had a thing against gays. And that was my own personal thing. But I'm not there, so I don't go backwards for nobody. Mm-mm. Yeah, but like I said, I just learned the Vet is jealous of me. She wished she could have the confidence I did. She wished that she could really be her and people liked it. But the thing is, she don't know how to give her, so she's being on these characters and nobody like the characters. Nobody impressed by them. Mm-hmm. Going in, yeah. Mm. Yeah, and see, that's what I mean, and that's what I said. She had Sparkle going so crazy. Sparkle was making fun of people dying, making fun of women not having ovaries or being able to have kids. Like, and I had to say that. So that's one thing. When I was going in on Sparkle, one day on Hear Her, they was trying to say, man, Danie Robinson was talking about Sparkle and being a. No, I wasn't. That wasn't the thing. Because here's the thing. I have nothing against Sparkle sexuality. I have nothing against Sparkle being transgender. I have nothing against that. I don't. I really don't. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't make me mad. It doesn't make me angry. None of that. But what I do know is that when they were fighting, since when they started fighting, which is the 60s or the 70s, when they started fighting for gay rights and everything else, when they started fighting that, you want to know who stood next to them? I said this months ago. You know who stood next to them the most? Women. Women. They can talk about all the women that don't like gays and all that, but think about all the women that fight for it, who stand for it, who, because you know why? Because women are the backbone of the world. So behind every lesbian, behind every gay is a mother. So some are gonna say I don't want to have nothing to do with that because of society, and some are gonna say I'm not gonna let nobody talk about my child. You're not gonna fight mine, so I'm gonna fight with this party to help them have safety. So when he was doing, I'm like, no, you can't be sitting around here talking about. And I'm sorry if I said he. I'm trying not to misgender because I like to just say Tink or Spark because that's where we at right now. But yeah, Spark was saying some terrible things about women, and I'm a woman. You know, when Spark was saying I'm a man, that didn't bother me. And because one minute it'd be I'm a man, then it'd be I gave birth to kids. I can't be a man giving birth to kids. It's just scientifically impossible. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They did. They did. And they would just spew hate and spew lies. And that's why I'm like, nah, what Spark is doing is bad. You know, and then you doing it for a chick that's not gonna stand up for you. And sure enough, not several months later, she was saying the worst stuff about Sparkle ever. And I said, because these people out here be expecting, they'll go around here and say all the stuff I say. I say, you know what I'm saying, what you eat won't make me shit, they'll say it, but then what somebody eat making them shit all over here. They got diarrhea. They shitting all over their channel. They telling you stuff like, well, I got these messages. Somebody woke me up out my sleep. That means you, yeah, what people eat makes you shit. It do. It fills you up too, but you're still starving at the same time. I get it. When I tell them, when you show me who you are, I believe you. That's the truth. It don't matter what I was thinking. When you show me who you are, I believe you. That's it. That's it. Like I said, even when I don't like you or something, you're not going to have me come in your chat to be disrespectful. I'm not sending no trolls. I'm not going to find out what you had to... None of that stuff I could care less. Yeah, hated by association. Every person I just named, including if we talk about Jules, any of them, they all disliked me because of somebody I liked that they didn't like. Not because I was doing nothing messy with these people. None of that. Just they didn't like them. And they didn't like the fact that I liked them. But wait, didn't once upon a time you like them? Okay. Like I said, to each his own, but I'm just not doing on this YouTube shit. And Deary Vet did that. You, like I said, she'll tell people she made me. When we parted ways, I had 138 subscribers. I have, hold on a second. I don't want to make up numbers. You know, everybody holds you. They're like, Danny lying, but I got 1,279,542 views to my channel. Okay? Hold on. screen to come on. I don't know what's going on my phone. I did a celebration dance for real. I have so far for the month of August 34,000 views, which I haven't really been doing anything, but I'm trying to get that up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm only, and what are we on, the fourth day of the month? But anyway, um, I'm down on watch hours this early in the month because I'm only at 607 watch hours for this month. But like I said, yeah, my highest video, like I said, there's a big difference between me and her. But she completely downs me. I'm a struggle, chattel, I'm a this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. According to what the analytics and stuff say, I'm going in the right way. I'm doing what it takes to one day be somebody. If I want to do that here. Or do it the right way if I didn't want to do it big. Just know how to do it the right way. And that's how you learn. And even if I've got my first strike or anything else today, I've managed to go almost 3 years with no kind of infraction to my channel. Because I don't be doing none of that stuff. But like I said, so at the end of the night, we are not the same. We are not the same. But she got so much to say about me. She got so much to say about me. Just, oh, I'm so terrible. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm just struggling. Oh, I just want to be white. I just want to do this. I just want to do this. When I want to do it either. When? Deary Vet knew before I was even a content creator because we talked about it when I was on a platform before. It's up there. Because when Rio tried to tell me, like I told y'all, 82 went off after me and Rio got into it. And when he went off, 82 Rio did a live with, I think it was with EEC, but he did a live with her, and he was saying like, man, you know, 82 got his subscribers under this, and they do what he wants, and they his followers. 82 know when I used to come on his panel, I say, I don't say I'm a follower, because I don't follow anything. I'm a subscriber, a supporter. I watch videos, I hit the like button, I comment, I'll share. I'm not a follower to shit. So when he said that, I literally put in Rio's comments, the only gang I'm in is the Vice Lord. And I don't even gang bang him, but I made that very clear. I don't bite my tongue on saying that. I said it. I've said it on this here platform. What? So I said, if there was ever a gang that I was going to be claiming as an adult, there was ever a gang that I was ever associated to as a child, this is what I'm telling you. So I ain't come on here to gang, nothing. But I said all this to them. But then later, as Danie want to do, no, she don't. Then say Danie thinks she tough. No, I don't. I think I'm Danie. And if you know me in real life or you talk to me on the phone, what you'll know is I got this much tolerance for bullshit in person. None. So I'm really nice on here because I'm not the toughest. I have little tolerance for bullshit because I don't go out and represent bullshit. I don't go out to start a problem. I like to laugh and have a good time. I'm a hippie. You know what I'm saying? But no, people they want to fight. They want to bully people. They want to dox people and have people scared. They want to mess with the elderly. They want to mess with the special needs. They want to mess with people because they black, because they Mexican. They want to mess with people that, no, I don't want to do none of that shit. They want to talk about women who can't have kids. They want to talk about women because she weighs too much. There is a woman right now who's skinny as ever and she thinks she's fat. Women have eating disorders. Women have complexes with their weight. Problems with their body size, not having the right body parts. We got enough problems. I'm not on here to defame women. But if some heifer sitting around on some other platform or whatever, thinking she gonna dog me, girl, I'm gonna remind you what you don't look like or what you really look like, and how you insecure. That's why you worried about what I look like. We ain't sleeping together. Why you worried if I'm hot or not? They be dreaming about stuff. I think Deary Vet wanted me though, especially when I found out she was in a whole 12-year relationship with a woman. I said, oh, she want me. She want me. But see, I ain't that chick. You wouldn't have been beating up on me. You wouldn't have been with me. I don't do like you wouldn't have been with me. I ain't even a lesbian. I know I wouldn't have been with you. I wouldn't, because I'd be like, man, if I want a man, I go get a man. You like I'm dating a gay man? I'm just confused on what was really going on. I don't know. But I'm not lesbian. But if I was, like I said, I'd be openly telling y'all that. Deary Vet knows because I said it on 82's panel when he used to do the what was it, the black meeting, y'all know when he did that. He had a discussion about growing up with different parents. I openly said my father was gay. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm ashamed that my father died. I'm not ashamed of none of that. Without him, there's no me. I love my father. So, once again, won't hurt my feelings. So I feel like when Deary Vet be saying all that I'm a lesbian and stuff, it's a way to throw shots at my daddy. Girl, you'll never hurt me. You the one living in the closet. You the one living in the closet. If you gonna hurt me, because she called me a lesbian, I'm not one and she is one. I tell you how ashamed she is. She is literally. I almost said some dirty stuff. You was literally doing that. Like, you was literally and knocking me who's not doing it. So that tell me what you think of what you're doing. That's what I said. I could break this woman down all day. She's left herself wide open as trash. She's ran through I remember when she got into it with Storm Monroe. Because she went over there throwing out a big ass, was it a super chat? Yeah, I think it was a super chat because she wanted everybody to see it. Then she tried to say, oh no, I thought I sent it to the lady that ordered the stuff. In a super chat? And she's just trash. She do anything for flame. She do anything for clout. And she still ain't famous. She do anything to be somebody and she's still nobody. And even if she got next to cool people, they wouldn't like her. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. I love you too. I love you too. But yeah, like I said, she was trash. But so anybody who thinks Danie is putting out videos because all these people are getting into it with Deary Vet, I'm not. I'm not. Deary Vet came for me. She came for me for a year. And when she thought she had said everything and put something down, girl, you ain't put out nothing because it's all lies. Nothing is going to back it up. Nothing could back it up. Nothing could back it up. She said, oh, Sweaty paid for you to go to Vegas. Girl, which one of your subs? Because Sweaty can say whatever she wants. Said Sweaty voluntarily did that. But which one of your subs sent you $1,000 in cash app to send you somewhere? I'll wait. I'll wait. That ever happened to you? Ever? I'll wait. No, you can talk about, that's the hate that'll talk about it. Maybe I should drop my cash app today. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm about to drop shit. I ain't about to put nothing, but yeah, she just jealous. Like I said, we not the same, Deary Vet. And we never will be. I'm never gonna dog out women on here like that because I ain't come to that. I'll check a bitch she wanna play with me, period. Because that's just real life. But I told you, I came on here and I've gotten closer with women than I've ever in my life. And I think that women can change the world by women standing up. When we stop fighting each other all day, I do think women will stand up. But it won't just be black women standing alone. It'll be women standing together. That'll change everything. We the leaders of the sons, the men, I believe all that. So yeah, me and your movement ain't the same. But if you think just because I have that in my heart, that mean I won't check a bitch? I didn't say I was hashtag as a human. I said I was a real human. I used to put in people's thing, hashtag, I'm a free thinker. I used to put that in. Here, if anybody know me from chats, for the last 5 years, I come in chats and say, hey, hey, hey. And I come in chats and say, hashtag free thinker. Because just because you see me over here and I comment do not mean that I didn't write what they said. What you think, I wrote their speech? I didn't. I just came in here to, just like you, see what's going on, see what they're about to say. So yeah, so like I said, that's me. I am a real person. I like to see us collab. And if you know me, I'm always going to be telling you a way to go up. I tell Terry Lynn, I don't care if these people keep coming in your chat. Don't worry because you're in a whole different place. People going to shoot that out. They're going to go away. They're coming over there to purposely pull you backwards. Why go back to they trashy ass? They can't get off the same 5 people they've been talking about for 5 years. That's what Deary Vet and to be. Why everybody going back to 2021? Why wouldn't we? What would be the day if you worked with somebody that you stopped talking about the day you heard they was a pedo? What would be the day if I worked with somebody I stopped talking about the day you crashed your face into the computer drunk, but you tell me you be sober? I wouldn't. Even if I did it. Who would stop? Who would stop? I mean, y'all got made up stories of when I sold out. I didn't know that you, in my real life, and I'm telling you, they all real people. I mess with everybody. I mess with everybody. You talk about the bad people, I mess with every gang. I just said it on Princess today. I mess with the Trays, 4, 5, 6s, all of them. I mess with the boss pimps, the kings. I mess with all of them. I mess with blacks, whites, people from the Middle East, people from Asia. You know what I'm saying? I mess with people, everybody. Everybody, I treat them with respect. None of it compromises my blackness. None of it compromises theirs. None of it is me cooning or trying to kiss their butt because I think they better than me. I'm not oppressed. I'm not mentally oppressed. So that's never going to happen with me. Mm-hmm. In the evening. Like I said, Deary Vet lies a lot. She'll say anything about anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she been fishing for the best drama story to be attached to, and she's excited that all these people are talking about her. That's why I don't talk about it all the time. I do a few because if you pay attention to any pattern with it, I'm gonna do a few and then I'm gonna stop talking about it. You know what I mean? And even when I'm thinking about something, sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like giving her no energy. But that's it. That's it. And I'm not gonna stop because you never stop about me with lies. So I'm gonna say facts about you. You're trash. You're a bum. You're a bum. And that little predator character, cartoon character I made up to be you reminds me of your hairline. That's it. That's it. Your dreads are fake. You have to slow down the drinking. You messy as hell. You violate TLS all the time. All the time. Like I said, you got more videos. If somebody went through it just like you going through people think they could just start reporting your videos. Because you got videos with thread. See, some of you pulled down because some of you were smart enough to listen the next day and be like, let me just take that down. You probably got them on private because you drunk and I don't think you know half of what you be saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, just like when you used to go in on trees and you be drunk, you be dogging out her daughter. I'm like, damn, this little girl like 4 years old. And you be saying some old nasty stuff about her. Then you take the video down. Yeah, because you know, one, people, but forget her. She a mess. She a mess. But I just had to get that out. And like I said, it's a lot missing because I watched both of these people. And I just said they one and the same, really. They one and the same. Sadly, they one and the same. And that's why they keep reaching back out to each other. And even with the whole thing, they were such friends with Rio that they found out on the 21st, and it was already on. They found out on the day of his funeral because Rio passed away on like the 11th. But they'll throw it out like he was such a friend that y'all weren't talking to him. I mean, 82 had just said a couple of weeks ago, if Rio was still over there kowtowing for John and them, he shouldn't be doing it. But y'all weren't talking to him like that. Y'all weren't supporting him like that. Y'all weren't, none of that. All of it is fake. Then 82, when he did his video about Rio, he did a little crying because he said when he used to talk about Rio's breathing. I literally heard 82 more than once back in the day tell Rio he hoped he died from his cough and his breathing. Because like I said, they would get into it with each other. Rio was calling him all kind of gays and saying that his uncle was his lover. Because remember, at first, 82 lived with his sister and they were going to sell houses. They was going to flip that one. They was doing work on it. They was about to flip it. I was there for all of this. I wasn't watching to be nosy. I was watching because I was a supporter. Every time 82 went live, I watched it. So when 82 put out his first video with his intro and he was twerking, I was like, why is he twerking? What does any of his channel have to do with twerking? But anyway, I was watching. I watched 82 get into it with everybody. He got into it with, first he didn't know who Katie Joy was, and he was getting into it with the real stuff. He got into it with Rabbit. He got into it with Plain as Jane. He got into it with Colt. He got into it with Tiffany. He got into it just woman after woman after woman. And then, like I said, when he got into it with BX Beast Boy, he didn't really want that smoke. And then BX Beast Boy had called him a sad fisher. And that hurt 82 feeling so bad. Because I heard 82 the other day say he only cried on his channel 3 times. 82 used to cry so much on his channel that like every week he would say he was leaving and he was crying. And I remember because I used to feel bad. Then I started thinking, I think he just do this for like a clickbait. And I'm still subscribed. I was like, why does he keep saying he's leaving? I'm gone, y'all. When I can't do this no more. Then, like I said, he cried when the rumor came out. But when Sweet Pea first told the rumor, he came onto Sweet Pea's platform. I mean, he came in there to tell them to straighten it out and take the kid part out of it. He said that, but then later said that John said it. But he came to Sweet Pea's channel while she was still live after she said it. I know I was there. The live started and it was about Bossy and Sweet Pea and Baby Doll. It was the 3 of them. And Deary Vet came over like Captain Drink-A-Ho And then Sweet Pea told her, Deary Vet, I already know what you be saying about your boy AT2 and how you, yeah. But Deary Vet told us that day she was shooting pool in that hotel that AT2, you don't want me to out what I know about you. And then out how you really feel about your mother and the terrible things you said about your mama. So she been on that. She been told us you talk bad shit about your mama, have no respect. She was the first person to put that out. She told us that when you used to go to the gym and do your lives, because that's how long I've been watching 82. 82 used to do his lives from the gym, and then he would come, he would be sitting outside the gym, and he would do his lives outside in his car, and then his battery died a couple of times because he was doing his lives in the car. And we was going into the pandemic, and 82 was going back to live. At the time, he said his parents. He was going, but at the time we didn't know that he meant his stepmom and his dad, but he was that. And 82 used to tell us in the beginning that one day I'm going to tell y'all the real story of my family and some things I've went through and some struggles I've had with addiction. But he wasn't talking about like drug addiction, I don't think. I think he was talking about something like gambling or something. But he told us that. And I used to think, man, 82 channel going to be so good because he's so honest and he's so real and he's so true. But then none of those things happened. Then he was going to do dating shows, and it was more talking about it than doing it. Then he was going to do this. He was going to do a reality show. It was more talking about it, still ain't seen it. Then he just started being like, now he was being Judge Evie's character. But this is the same woman who talked about you. But for fun, you went and bought a whole wig to pretend to be her. It was just a lot of weird shit going on. And I used to be watching like they doing this intentionally. And when AT2 got into it with Geo, Geo from, they came from Sherelle. Because look, before 82 knew Sherelle, I was over there at Sherelle World. Before 82 knew Perry, I was over there at Sherelle World, going up on panels, in the chat all the time, roasting and joking with the people in chat. I was all the way over there. I didn't come for cloud or nothing. I was over there having a good time. We was talking about shows. Because before Amber came into these sectors, everybody was still talking about the shows. Before John brought his ass, and he supposed to be a vlogger, talking about the shows, but he was more mess than anything else. So they brought so much mess that it became a messy sector. The whole that it's a John Yates sector, it's only a John Yates sector to his subscribers and the people who think his name makes them popular. So they continue to wrap around him. But to everybody else, I just was listening to Incoming Opinion and then was talking. They brought up John Yates' name. They called him a racist. If I was in another sector, they brought him up as a racist white guy. He's nobody. And the only place he's somebody is in those people's mind. I mean, nobody cares about him. Come on. They thought that man tried to take his... People were making jokes. That's when I was like, oh, people really hate this man. They don't like him. They loathe him. He's not famous. He's infamous. Those two different things. But like I said, John Yates told us when he said the N-word, he apologized to 82, and that should have made everybody happy. When 82 was taking John Yates' apology, he was making Sherelle mad because she was still mad at John Yates. And she was still after him at the time. And 82 was taking his apology, so then he had to bag up out of it because it wasn't making Sherelle happy. I mean, we watched all of this. We watched it. We watched how 82 turned on Deary Vet when Sherelle and them came on 82 panel to talk shit about Deary Vet. When Deary Vet came up there with... when Rabbit and all them, Rabbit, Monica, John, and Sherelle and Perry, I was on a panel, that same one. She came up singing Negro spirituals. Yeah. Yeah, 82, your best friend, who you'll say is like a son and a lover, he brought them on his panel to shit on you. Shit on how you couldn't sing. Shit on how you was a nobody that had never even heard of you. And not once did he say, well, actually she came from over here. I pumped her channel for almost a year and a half. He didn't. Just like when Jaguar came on his panel talking about, what was that, hood life? He was talking about one of your friends. I can't remember who it was, but he was talking about one of your friends. And you was cool with it. Just like Danie. Have your subscribers say, 82, we love you so much and we don't like what Danie did to you. You still be having him on your platform. You let him take over your platform. You let him say stuff that actually make you sound bad. Like he said, you've been saying your auntie crazy. He said your auntie ain't crazy. He's been saying that. You say that you never mess with Danie. He says he fucked you in a car. And he even said that on a platform with you. That y'all slept together. And nothing wrong if y'all did sleep together, but you saying that didn't happen. He came on your platform and told everybody that you told him you had been essayed. You still ain't came fully out and told all your subscribers. And even if you did on your membership, he came on your channel publicly and said this, that you had told him that, and you need to tell everybody. Because it's why you hide your sexuality. But you still give him all the benefits of the doubt. As I said, with AT2, I feel like AT2 will sell his soul for the money. He'll sell out his thing, and that's why it's just, I don't, And I liked AT2. I thought AT2 had potential. To tell you the truth, I thought he had more potential than even like Sherelle and I thought with Sherelle. You know, I really did. I really did. But when all this came out, and I watched him crying, talking about he was going to get a lawyer, but never went and got a lawyer. I watched how he would come on people's channel and go off of them about bringing it up, but then he would weaponize it and bring it up. AT2 says he terrorizes the community. If you terrorize, you'll be terrorized. Just like if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. These people do it, the all terrorize, but can't nobody terrorize me. Oh, Deary Vet every day can come on that community wall and say the most terrible things about people. But if you tell the truth about her, oh, she's striking, she's suing, she's doing this, she ain't doing shit. She's turning her cup upside down. She's running back to the liquor store. That's what she's doing. But yeah, I was like, this week I just been watching, and then I'm watching her just gloating. Oh, we the hottest people on the internet. Deary Vet, you've been on the internet 10 years, and 5% of the internet still don't know you. They know. I'm telling you, she's a nobody. That's what she talk about me. Deary Vet, I done been on Stars. I done fucking had events with red carpets thrown for me in Beverly Hills on top of the Hilton. I done traveled states because people like me. I done been loved and made great people. Baby girl, we ain't the same, sweetie. So even if my channel ended tonight, I still in my 3 years and get more than you've done with your channel your whole time. And that'll never change. She could say, oh, I'm going to get her channel took down because of this live she did right now. And still, when I started a new channel, I still would be better. I still would say that the channel that got shut down was still better than yours. That wouldn't hurt me. That wouldn't even just prove that, dang, you dangerous, Danie. Dang, you dangerous, Danie. So I ain't put some respect on it. I be respecting everybody. You mad because I can get along with people. But I had to come, y'all, and talk this. I said I wasn't gonna pass this one up. I said when it came to this situation with Deary Vet, I didn't want nobody to think, because y'all know I brought out 12-pack yesterday. I did another video on them. That's fun. These people, even with that, that's not harassment and bullying. I'm taking a situation and making it into a song. That's called a spoof. Just like if I'm recapping something and giving my live reaction, that's called a reaction. These aren't illegal. And y'all want to be able to say whatever y'all want about people, and nobody can say nothing about you. When I struck C, when she had my face on her channel for over an hour straight, matter of fact, over 2 hours straight, and she fell asleep. Why am I on your screen? When I struck Sparkle, it's because you were playing my shit and threatening to come to my city and beat my ass and do this, and you'll have me this, baby. It ain't like that. It ain't even like that. If I really believed any of these people, I could just play to somebody what y'all saying, and we can handle it. I'm not on none of that with nobody. I'm not. None of these people move or groove me. But, so like I said, I just wanted to say that so people know. So I don't want somebody like, oh my God, she was in Prince. I've been subscribed to Princess since I heard about her channel. I've been subscribed to Goody, to every channel that she's moved to, include the new one she just got. I've been subscribed to them since like the last year and a half, maybe 2. I've been subscribed to Evangelist Val since Evangelist Val started a freaking channel before she had the situation, went to the hospital, which prayers to Evangelist Val, because I heard she in the hospital, prayers to Evangelist Val. I've been subscribed to her. I've been subscribed to Danie since Danie started the channel. I've been subscribed to Plain as Jane for about 4 years now. So like I said, and that's her losing a channel and starting a new channel, me going, I'm still subscribed to Rabbit. I'm subscribed to a bunch of people. It's gonna always, one thing everybody can say about me is when they come in my chat to be people they never heard of. You know why? Because I go everywhere and I show respect. So people come to my place and show me respect. So people coming from everywhere. Matter of fact, I seen my 6 bowls over there in Evangelist Val's chat the other day. Sorry, my son just texted me. Every month. No, well. But yeah. So yeah, but like I said, she'll diss me and she'll say, "Oh, your channel." That's what she kept saying all the time. Her channel's so weak. It's so this. It's so that. I ain't never bought a view, a subscribe, or nothing, nothing. And like I said, this month will be the first time in 2 years of being monetized. So I'll be 3 years of channel, 2 years monetized. I'll be 2 years monetized in November. In the 2 years that I'm going on being monetized, this will be the first month I won't be cutting a check from YouTube. So I don't see where I'm doing something wrong. I don't. I've always got a check. But like I said, in the last month, I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of real stuff going on in real life. And on top of it, I hadn't had my blood pressure medicine in 6 months, and it was catching up with me. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Empress, how you doing? My blood pressure was 230 over 116. So, yeah. So, like I said, the couple of weeks leading to that, I was kind of just off. Like, I felt tireder than usual. I was laying around, and then, like I said, I had a lot of stress. And so, it's good to see you, Empresses. But yeah, that, just like I said, that's what I've been doing, sis. That's why I said, please, if anybody think Danny's sitting around stressing, y'all know what I was doing even while I was sick. If I went into my phone right now, I've literally made like 49 videos. That's what I was doing. Because at the end of the night, I said, so on days I'm not going live, because I go live once a week. I don't come live every day no more. I don't do none of that stuff. But I go live once a week, but I try to put up uploads every day. I try to put a short up at least twice, 3 times a week. I literally try to do that. And I try my best to do at least 40,000 views on my channel in a week. I try, that'll be my goal. Because I told y'all, once I hit damn near 500,000 views for a channel for the month, I said, wait a minute, honey. Now, we can't be having no weeks where we doing less than 50. Because we got to hit some good numbers. Because, when you go up, you don't like going back. I like to keep going up. But yeah, I'm not letting nobody put me down. So I just been chilling. I've been in the crib. I've been making videos. I've been having movie nights with Nino where he's had pup ice cream and we've chilled. That's what I've been doing. Jared, how you doing? Thank you, Jared. And one thing I've been open and good to people. Like I said, I don't judge people. I don't care if you got 10 subscribers or 10 million. I treat everybody the same. Yeah, like I said, I would never. When I was sitting there and the doctors were so scared and they were saying, "You don't feel dizzy, you don't feel this." I said, I just walked almost a mile and a half, and y'all telling me my blood pressure this high. But anyway, when they kept saying that you could have had a stroke, and I was laying in that hospital that night, I thought about what was important. I thought about what I was doing with my life, and the only thing that I was like afraid if it ended up, I was afraid that I hadn't seen my grandson in over 8 months. And that if I left Earth, I hadn't seen him. That I hadn't seen Brooklyn in 6 weeks. That's what bothered me. I wasn't sitting here thinking, I hope they don't go on the internet and say some stuff about you, ain't true. Something just scratching my throat. I feel like I'm going to sneeze and cough at the same time. But I didn't. I thought about that. I thought about, I'm going to go get to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to stop putting it off the trip. I'm going to get my butt down to Texas. I said, that's what I thought about. I didn't think, well, I keep a red cotton. Sorry, this is my son texting me. But yeah, no, that's what I thought about. What I thought about when I thought about being blessed and being okay, and then being able to go home in a day, and then just keep myself down. So I went last Friday to the hospital, and like I said, when I came home, my blood pressure, because they couldn't shoot it down quickly, but they got me on 2 blood pressure medicines right now. So they couldn't shoot it down quickly. So it had to go down gradually. So, it went up and down first. It would go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. In the last couple of days, I've had, because this is the thing people don't understand, I've been on blood pressure medicine for years. But because I stayed on it, because like I said, I would go back and forth, like, I don't need it, I got better, I don't need it. But when I got on it, I stayed on it, and I had two surgeries in the same year. You know what I'm saying? Both times put to sleep. And back passed the test for my heart, everything. Even when I just went in with this high blood pressure, for some reason, y'all, my heart rate wasn't up. I didn't damage my kidney and stuff, which I could have with my blood pressure. I could have damaged things I didn't. And I was so blessed. So, like I said, when I thought about those times, I wasn't sitting around I didn't think, oh, Danny, you be around here being negative and messy, because I don't. Mm, it is, and that's the thing. I never got dizzy. Now, the week before I went to the hospital, that week, I did have some days. Actually, on Wednesday, my back hurt so bad I couldn't stand up. That was actually my blood pressure. I mean, I couldn't even stand up straight. I was out. I was actually standing in the laundromat with my buddy, and it just shot into my back, and I couldn't. No matter what I did, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stand up, and you know what I'm saying? That was scary. That was scary. Yeah, a lot of people take blood pressure medicine, sadly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, the last couple of days, my blood pressure has been real good. I mean, it's still a little high. Like some people say, like your blood pressure supposed to be 120 over 80. My blood pressure right now is like 140 over 90. But me having a 120 over 80 blood pressure, I don't know. I haven't seen that in years. My son is gonna make me kick him in the butt. Oh yeah. Yeah, but your blood pressure ain't no joke. I don't play with my blood pressure. I don't play with my body. I'm sorry, y'all. This thing got my ear itching. Something just came and flared. My sinuses up. I don't know what it is. Maybe my throat itch. But this weather, like when we was having all this humidity, it had my sinuses flared up every time I walked out the door. I feel so. Bubba. If you just gonna sit and bark at anything that's going past, I need you to go into another room. No, go. Hmm. My son is at the store at Omar's, and he asked me if I need anything before he stop over here, so I'm telling him. Mm, I hate when somebody asks you something on the spot, because you'll be like, it was something I wanted from there. I'm gonna go get that from another store. I do need that. Because I was thinking about, I got this, it's like honey mesquite or something, turkey breast. I got that. I got some banana peppers. I got some mayonnaise. Not Miracle Whip, I got some mayonnaise. And I got some Hawaiian bread. And I got some monster cheese. I was thinking about making a sandwich and toasting it. But I want some ruffles. Like I got some chips, but I don't have no ruffles. I want some ruffles because I got some French onion dip and I want to eat that with it. So if he gonna bring me something, he can bring me some ruffles. But anyway, y'all, wait. I literally have Simply Juice. I got Minute Maid juice. I got orange juice. I got water. And I got regular water and Coors water. I got all these liquids. I always have a bunch of liquids. But, y'all, I don't have one can of pop. And I'm like, if I eat that sandwich, it's going to make me burp. Because one of the things I forgot to tell y'all with my health, I take one of my blood pressure pills has potassium in it because they found a lot of sodium in my blood. And it's funny, that comes from eating bad. Because, like I said, I don't use salt. I use powders, not salt. I don't use salt. I use garlics and stuff. That's like fried food. The bad shit. I eat a lot of spicy food. I use jalapenos just about on everything. Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I really came on here to talk about her. I don't even want to get in a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to grace her with my blood pressure. But I'm blessed. So, that's a blessing. That's why I tell her, you can't never be me. I'm blessed. I am blessed. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all this before. I don't care if my kids were Tyrone Bigham. I don't care if my kids was Heidi Fleiss. I don't care if my kids, I love them. I love them until the day I die. I'll be standing for the day they doing great. I don't have to do great. They got to do great. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. So that'll never hurt me. I love my grandchildren. I think how I'm so glad I never gave up on life because I get to see them, and that's a fact. That is a fact. I love them all. I love them all. And like I said, ain't nobody gonna ever make me feel bad about nothing in my life. Nothing how I look, none of that. None of that. I'm not gonna make me feel bad about that. No, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be enjoying stuff. So we got this off. So from here on out, when it comes to John, the B, Deary Vet, any of them, it's gonna come in a skit form, a joke form, a song form, in that form. And unless I have to break down a story that involves me doing a lot of talking, which even if I do that, they'll come in uploads. Because that's the energy those people gonna get. When I go live, I want to kick it with my chat. I want to talk to y'all. I want to laugh about some of this stuff. I want to not be so busy having to tell a story that I don't get to talk with y'all back and forth like I want to. I want to do that. That's what I want to do when I go live. That's what I want to do. I want to play games when we go live. I want to talk about trending topics when we go live. I want to have serious conversations if that's what we're doing. That's what I want to do when we go live. The rest is we can make jokes. We can have videos. And sometimes we'll need to actually discuss and have our own conversations about BS. But other than that, when I go live, I want to interact. Yeah, other than that, the other ones I can make jokes, I can make videos, I can make uploads. And I will be putting up some stuff from the past. And like I said, I'm going to do it as far as I can under the codes. And I'm even going to put it in my description that every rule that said that this makes it a description video or this, I follow. And if they try to do something, it'll just be something they doing, we're going to fight it. I'm definitely gonna fight it, which is what fighting it means. You gotta give out addresses, and I'm gonna know where you live. We gotta take it to court. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. This bullying tactic to get people to stop talking, Danie ain't doing it. I'm not. I'm not. Like I said, I ain't violated nothing. Even when I started my channel, I didn't have to erase anything. Nothing was wrong on my channel. So yeah, like I said, we not the same. So dear Vodka, do you know Danie is in your bumper and in your back? Even though you, like I said, I didn't come for you, you came for me, you wouldn't stop, you did that same bullying tactic. It don't work this way. And I don't use popularity in fighting. I'm so grown that I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I don't want to be fighting with nobody, but I ain't no hoes over here. None. Never gonna be. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it has to be. You gotta drag a bit. I have to. I have to. And here's the thing, Apple. Anybody who know me know that not one thing, it wasn't that anybody I dragged on here, they didn't just say one thing and I dragged them. I have the screenshot. Sparkle literally had lives calling my name. Danielle Robinson is a crackhead. Danielle Robinson is a dyke. What? First of all, how disrespectful to every lesbian woman out there, and I ain't even one. That just like I said, so some of the stuff that was going on, no, I might have to say something. Deary Vet called him a seller. I sold that what? Just like if you Jay-Z, if you Nas, if you anybody, you think you sold all your records to black people? No, you know how many you sold in Asia? Did that make them sellouts? No, it made they smart enough business people to get everybody's attention. That's how you become famous. Y'all want to be infamous. Y'all want people to know that y'all lied about your career. Y'all want people to know that you've been talking about everybody a lesbian and the whole time you was a lesbian. You want everybody to know that. Here's what I think. I think that when Deary Vet brought the boom out, she didn't care where it went. She wanted it so that people would say 82 was gay, because back in those days, everybody wanted to know 82's sexuality. Like I said, I done seen 82 on TTB, and TTB Network, the people on there, the girl was like, I don't know who you are, because he was like, I'm 82, it's my face, I'm this. And they asked him, was he a top or a bottom? And when he said he was neither, they all started laughing. Because I'm telling you, everybody wanted to know his sexuality. Everybody did. And there were girls who used to come up and liked him. I keep wanting to say it was hood like, but it might not have been hood. But they liked AT2. Yeah, he wasn't thinking about it. And like I said, I never cared if AT2 was gay or not. I didn't. I really didn't. I still don't. Why would I care? Just like I don't care that Deary Vet was a lesbian. I don't. I just find it funny that she calls me a lesbian all day and she was muff diving daily. Like I don't get it. And to anybody, I'm finna trust me, I'm not. I'm just saying like the irony in the fact that you were making it like if I was a lesbian, that would be something wrong when you were one. Like that is just the I can't. I can't. But the difference between me and her, once again, if I was a lesbian, I'd be openly on here telling you that. I'd be telling y'all I was a lesbian. I would. And just like with the men I'm gonna mess with bad women. So whether you think they fine to you or not, trust me, they bosses. But I'm not. And I'm so confident in myself that I can honestly say that don't bother me. Oh, Danie fat, that don't bother me. They don't. They don't. Danie, that don't bother me. Danie needs to cut her hair. Danie needs to grow her hair. That don't bother me. Hold on, let me let my son in. Then I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, did you get them both? I'll go get my own. I don't know how it should have been 3 something.
He said it's $4.99.
The big one or the small one?
He said it was only one. The big one was the only one I saw. I didn't see no small one. I would have got a small one, but I ain't saw the big one.
You ever notice when you see your kids with something they never have it? I'll go get it.
I'm gonna need some fish.
Alright. But yeah, y'all. So yeah. Girl, I love my kids. I want to kill them. But I'm blessed. My sons live not a block. Love you too? Not a block away from me each way. Well, my other son like 2 blocks away. But Kamari, who just left, he ain't 4 houses away from me. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I want to cover a lot of stuff. I want to cover some of this Al Capone stuff in my area. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna make jokes. I got more jokes on her. And I got some throwbacks I want to throw. So if I don't put them out today, they're gonna come out Thursday. But I got some throwbacks, yeah. yeah. Some videos I've done. But like I said, y'all, I want y'all to have a good one. I'm literally about to go ahead. That's why I had him bring me that. I'm getting ready to make me a sandwich. I'm getting ready to watch me a movie, chillax, see if there's any lives I want to check out. But I'm